This podcast is going to be about film because we made a film in 48 hours.
Yes, it was a few weeks ago. We're going to talk about all of it, but at the top of the hour, we're not going to talk about our movie.
No, we're going to talk about things we like.
Yeah, movies. I mean, we talk
or
about
dislike. Because also I love talking about things I hate.
Well, yeah.
I will say, newest thing we started watching that's new, Alien Earth, fucking sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it?
I don't like it at all.
Fuck. Allison and I want to start it.
I mean, please do and let me know what you think.
Because, dude, all the trailers look like it looks. At first, I'm like, oh, a new Alien movie, and then like it's a show, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Interesting.
And it's by Ridley Scott or produced by him.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, that might also just be because of original characters.
He could just put his name on it. Yeah.
I will say, it's not suspenseful at all.
What?
Which is the entire point of the entire franchise.
And how do you make it a show then? Yeah, because the whole movies are.
But also they fuck up. They show it immediately. The xenomorph.
What?
And also
you gotta wait till episode 3 at least.
Right? No, immediately see it, and I can't explain why. It just doesn't look right.
Okay. Fuck.
It looks too much like a guy in a suit. And I know it is a guy in a suit.
So at least it's not CGI.
No, I think I'm sure some scenes are. And like some are like robotics. I saw some behind the scenes stuff.
Well, so I like that at least.
Yes.
That it's practical.
A lot
mostly
of practical. But it's just, when you watch it move, I'm curious if you'll agree with me, it's just not right. It looks too much like a person in a suit.
That sucks because the latest thing I saw on Alien was Alien Romulus.
I have seen Romulus.
Yeah, the movie. And I love that movie.
Okay, but also, what do you love about that movie? Because it's not the characters.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not the plot.
That's true. That's true.
It's not the lines.
That's true.
It's just the xenomorph.
That's true. I hate the fucking characters.
They all suck.
Yeah, they all are terrible. And yeah, but also it's
such a good movie somehow.
Yeah,
it is suspenseful.
It's suspenseful, and they do a great job of building
like one of the sound design. Yeah, holy shit.
That's how you know a movie's good, when you fucking hate the main characters.
Yeah, and you hate all the dialogue.
But they do such a good job of building up to like just monster wise. You start off with that room with all the fucking face huggers. That scene is so insane where they have to move quietly. Spoilers for, I mean, that's early on.
Yeah.
But then at the end, the thing you see and like all that shit. Like, dude, holy shit.
That's where they like reinvented the wheel a little bit.
Yeah, where
it still fucking rolls.
They paid homage to Alien, and even the xenomorph looked incredible.
Yes,
it was
a good
wet
xenomorph.
with the teeth in it, and then they added new shit. Yeah, that was done well.
I did love Romulus, but also I hated all the characters.
Yeah, so so how far are you in it?
It's 2 episodes.
Okay, is like the full season out, or?
I think they're doing episodes. I think I saw that was out at the time, so probably by the time this is released, there's probably like 4 more episodes,
Okay.
and we will continue watching it. I don't love any of the storylines.
Fuck.
The world doesn't quite make sense.
Does it tie into anything, or is it just a new story?
Well, it takes place, I think, before Alien. So
okay, so it's a
but also,
prequel.
so it's between Prometheus, whatever comes out after.
I've never
Prometheus.
seen Prometheus.
Prometheus, I loved.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, it's Prometheus, whatever the sequel to Prometheus is, then Alien.
Interesting.
But now there's a xenomorph on Earth, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the whole point of the first movie is
that this is a new thing.
The new thing. Yeah.
And also, so there's Wayland Utonics and all, or Utana, whatever the name is, but it's
of the company. Yeah.
Yeah, there's basically, I think they said like 5 corporations are Earth now, and this is about a corporation you've never heard about.
Okay, so it's a new one.
Which I don't know if that really fits, but also I don't really care about the storyline because
That's
I
true.
like it when it's just. I mean, because also if you think about it, how many of the movies are good?
Yeah, it's true. And like most of them, I don't.
Maybe 4.
Most of them, I don't care about the story.
Well, yeah. Well, 1, perfect.
Well, perfect.
2,
scary movie.
really good. More of an action movie. 3's fine. I haven't even seen 4.
I like 3.
The prison one.
It's bad. Well, I mean, also
because there's the xenomorph dog running around.
But also they kill a dog in the opening scene, and like I know my lady she's like, I can't get past it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I get it. That's fucked up.
But there's a lot of good movies where dogs die.
Yeah. There's a new horror movie coming out.
Good Boy?
Good Boy.
I'm excited for that.
That movie looks really good.
They've just shifted it to an actual like big release because of how many people responded well to it.
The dog doesn't die.
Did they say that in the trailer?
No, because my lady sent me a thing that was like, Google searches are up being like, does the dog die in Good Boy? And the dog does not, thankfully.
That's good.
But I love that just idea of a horror movie through the perspective of a dog.
A good boy.
It kind of reminds me of like, I think it was like Stephen King or Twilight Zone or something, like The Cat's Eye. It was like this like I haven't seen it, but I just heard about it. It's like kind of Twilight Zone-esque, Stephen King-esque, so spooky, but it's like through the perspective of like an alley cat.
Okay.
And like I think it's like episodic, and one of the episodes is like young Drew Barrymore.
Oh.
So it's like right before E.T. and stuff.
Sure.
And it's about like this like alien creature in her wall. And like,
Interesting.
and like yeah. So it's like kind of like that.
Huh.
It sounds really good.
So I know like her early roles were Stephen King and then was E.T. and then she was in Stephen King's Firestarter.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's Stephen King or Twilight Zone, but it's definitely something spooky,
universe,
but it's called like The Cat's Eye or something.
Interesting.
And I heard about it over the weekend and I was like, I've never heard of that. That sounds amazing.
A horror movie that just got on a streaming platform I have. It's called In a Violent Nature. It's a slasher film that follows the slasher. Like, I think it's like...
What do you mean?
Like, it's literally just watching this dude go around and
just
like kill
walking
people.
through
Yeah,
the forest?
I think so. I really want to see that. I've heard not great
yeah, because
things
usually
about
it follows dumb teenagers.
Right, yeah. I think he just like happens upon dumb teenagers and just kills them. And like you just follow him though. So you probably don't even get like... I hope there's like a loose story of like whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, and we just randomly see it.
Mm-hmm.
That I like
see that
I
one
like
next.
different perspectives. The tough part is like they're like, oh, this would be a cool idea.
Yeah, do they pull it off?
Do they pull it off, or is the story good?
Because also, like, sometimes you'll have an idea and it just doesn't work.
I'm trying to remember. I just remembered we watched a movie last night. I forgot we did. It was something we found on Amazon.
Okay.
And it was like a short film. Like I think it was like 45 minutes.
Is it the alien invasion one?
It's about the one alien.
Yeah, I watched that last week.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like I can't remember, but it's like 45.
Got the most basic name, and at the end it says it was made by 19 people.
Yeah. I watched that one last night, dude.
Not great, but I loved it.
But really, like I was watching it.
I love that they did it.
And I was like,
let's find out the name.
And
of
I was
that.
like, I really want to make a movie now.
Yes.
Like I really want to make a sci-fi because, like, dude, the head explosions and shit.
Yes.
Like
so
like,
the
and
only
also
issue
just
is
like
that
when they blew off their hands and like their
it was
legs,
horrible,
but also so funny. I kept going, what is happening?
So I loved it. I just wish that like the story was kind of good, or that the acting was good at all.
The acting was terrible, but you
bad.
could tell it was friends and family.
Yes.
Like, dude, it felt like, man, these guys just made it.
What was that called?
It's like something from outer space.
Yeah, it's the most basic alien name.
We found it on Amazon last night. It's wild that you've seen that too, because I don't even know how my lady found it. But like, it wasn't good, but I enjoyed it.
All right, so the film we were talking about is called Explorer from Another World.
Yeah, it's a short film, like 45 minutes long.
Extremely low budget.
Extremely low budget. 19 people made it.
Yeah.
It's wild that you watched it.
Yeah, no, I watched it last week when I think at night Izzy was at work. And I was just like, well, let's see what
We
this
were just
is.
looking for something like kind of silly to watch this night.
And it's very silly. Practical effects, incredible. Acting is you'll get what you get.
Yeah, but it's
we
like-
highly recommend
Like
it.
it's like it was bad, but like it made me want to make a movie.
Yes, absolutely. And also I loved watching
And
it.
I also loved the way the alien or the
Looked.
the creature, like that costume design, like the teeth and
So
like
good.
and like it was fucking sick. But the special effects and like stuff, it was like it's low budget.
But like they did it. And like at the end they show how they did it, which I loved.
I loved in the credits when you're seeing the
show 'em,
green
like, it
screen,
exploding
and like
something,
like
yeah.
they're like fusing a firecracker on someone's head and stuff like that. It reminded me a lot of Killer Clowns
Sure.
from outer space.
Yes.
because it's kind of the same a little
Killer
bit.
Clowns I think was made by like three brothers.
Yeah, so it's like it's
Chido brothers or something.
it's just
like that?
basically about a small town and this alien shows up and people are like, what the hell?
Yeah, you can tell that the entire cast was just this guy's friends and family.
Yeah, like when you're reading the cast, it's like, oh, this is just 4 people of the same family, 4 people of the same family. Like,
But also it's what we want to do.
I know, like, dude, and it's on
and
Amazon.
the fact that we both saw it without talking
I know.
about it.
Imagine, can you? I mean, you have seen it on Amazon.
I used to.
So how do we upload? Can we upload short films to Amazon? Like, can we upload like our 48-hour?
Probably could, but short films seems like a cheat. At that
Yeah.
point, let's try and put a show together
Yeah,
and
that's
do
true.
episodes of it.
That would be so. But also, it's like that'd be. I wonder how long it took them to make, and like, because that'd just be fun. Because a lot of the shots
but also
seem
like
pretty.
filming, if you prep the shots, it probably takes like less than a month to film it all.
Yeah, you could just do it on weekends and stuff.
Yeah,
or,
well, because
or nights. 'Cause
every inside shot easy, and then the
and
rest
then everything
is
else
just,
is at night.
yeah, and most of it was just in a field.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, they had to do some set design for the UFO for sure.
Which was cool, but it was basic, but it was still like it was cool because it was just flashing lights and
Well,
stuff.
yeah, and also when you do it as a 1960 style, which I have a project I want to make
Which
that
would-
is set in
yeah.
that.
Which is fun because like costume design and all that stuff.
Because that's something I've been working on is trying to find a new kind of alien design where I'm not just like copying.
It's
something.
hard not
Yes.
to because everything. Yeah, so it's fun to see something
Yeah.
fresh.
Where this was decently fresh,
yeah.
I'd say. Like definitely inspired by a bunch of early.
Of course, it was. It's
60s
like a
stuff.
fan
Yeah,
film.
very much a drive-in movie film.
I did really like because I know how they did it. Like when someone's walking through the woods and you just see that green flash.
Oh.
Like I was like, oh, like that's just my LED light bar that someone's doing on and off.
Probably doing have a fog machine so it really shows
and
the
then
rays of
there's
it.
There's a shot of some guy walking through the woods with a shotgun and the green's flashing, and then all of a sudden you just see a fog machine go off in the background. So like the fog's behind him, even though he's walking through the ship that
Hell
way.
yeah.
But like if you don't know what you're looking for, it's just adds to the scene.
Yeah, no, they killed it. Like they nailed it. Can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, it's not good,
but it's great.
but it's great.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good. It made me want to make a movie. And we did make a movie.
Yeah.
In 48 hours, using practical effects, using lighting, using all that shit. Let's freaking talk about that.
Yeah. Ooh, we've been watching the Conjuring movies. We just said we'll watch that whole universe because I think a new one's coming out.
The new one is coming out, and when I saw the trailer for it, I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
I know, another one.
But they're making it seem like this is the final or whatever.
Sure, but the third one I didn't even finish the first time we saw it because it was pretty bad.
I've only ever seen the first one.
First two are great.
Conjuring 2 is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we stopped halfway through Conjuring 2.
And then it
just 'cause
goes
we were tired.
Annabelle or whatever? Or?
So there's 3 Annabelle movies,
Jesus.
2 Nun movies.
The Nun is in that universe?
Yeah. The Nun starts in Conjuring 2 and has nothing to do with the story. Super annoying. But 2 is about my favorite paranormal case.
Oh, okay.
It's about the Enfield poltergeist. It's my favorite one. To me, it's if I could go and actually watch. Like if I could watch one paranormal investigation, be that one to see if it's real.
Yeah.
Because that one's the most real to me.
Scary.
But also the Warrens are complete frauds.
Yeah.
Like they are completely full of shit.
Like they just did it for money.
But also they're shyster. Like they literally I think they believed their stuff, but like they were like
circus runners basically. Or like,
not even quite. I mean, they're just more the
people.
face of this institution because they were recognized by the Vatican and stuff like that. But also, God's not real, so the Vatican is all that. It's like there's all that too. Like, and also like they do have Annabelle, which is super cool. But also they claimed Amityville. They didn't do fucking shit at Amityville. They like kind of showed up at some of these, and that's it. But then they claim it because the Conjuring movies are just Christian superhero films.
Yeah, because I always forget they're Christian.
Well, I mean, heavily.
Yeah, because they're like, dear Jesus.
Yeah, like that's how they get them out. Yeah,
but also,
it's filmed so well.
The first one's so fun. Like cinematography.
Yeah, like there's that. Of course, the one.
The shot where it twists upside down.
But early on, there's a shot when they're moving in, and the girl dips under a couch, and the camera also dips under a couch. Watching it, just that intro, so fucking good.
I love shots. There was really cool shots and weapons.
Yeah, I really want to see weapons, especially because it's Zach Kreger, who is a Whitest Kids You Know alumni.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
and
he's
the
like
guy who made this made fucking Barbarian.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit. Barbarian was very.
I've never seen Barbarian, but
you
everyone
would like it.
Everyone that I talked about with weapons, they were like, "Oh, if you liked weapons, Barbarian." They're like, "I think Barbarian's better."
Okay,
but
I could see that. Barbarian was great.
Yeah, weapons was not what I thought it was going to be. I don't want to say anything, but it was still really good. I really liked it.
Hell yeah.
It was told in a cool way.
No, so yeah, the guy who made it was one of the Whitest Kids You Know.
That's insane. Holy shit!
Like if you know the gallon of PCP sketch.
Is he the tall, skinny guy?
No, that's Zach, and he's dead.
No, that's another. I'm thinking of a different tall. Because Zach's the main guy.
Yeah.
I know he's dead. There's another tall, skinny guy.
This guy was shorter.
But not Timmy.
No, not him. This guy, he had glasses. If you've ever seen Gallon of PCP, he's the guy with the Gallon of PCP.
Oh, okay.
That's the only sketch I know he's in.
I probably recognize him. That's wild that he just is doing. Damn, that's awesome.
It's the fucking dream. If I could direct a horror movie one day, yeah.
Go from doing fucking weird sketches to
It is a path. I mean, you've seen
Jordan Peele.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
That is such a good path.
But I mean Jordan Peele, he's like comedy and horror are kind of the same thing. It's just doing the unexpected.
It's surprise.
It's unexpected and surprises.
And we have a lot of surprises. I assume we can include some of that now.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Moist Monday Podcast. Sorry, we're geeking. We haven't hung out in fucking forever.
That's
because
also,
we haven't. It's wild because we haven't done the podcast, so we haven't hung out, and it's like, damn, is this normal people like don't see their friends.
Yeah, and it was weird. Like, because we probably went like 2 or 3 weeks without seeing each other.
And then like I came and sold you tickets, and for like 5 minutes, you were like, look at all this stuff's happening. I'm like, holy shit. But then I was like, I have to go.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's nice to just be able to fucking talk
Actually,
about it.
do this.
Hang out. So yeah, a few weeks ago, we made a movie in 48 hours.
Links below. And we'll also include a lot of clips from it.
Yes. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it right now. We are so proud of it. It's probably my favorite thing I've ever made. I think it's the best thing we've ever made. It's the weirdest thing we've ever made. But we're going to talk about every aspect of it in today's episode. So if you haven't seen it and don't want it to get spoiled, go watch it.
Yeah, pause
but also,
this,
if
come
you don't,
back later.
If you don't care, whatever, it's whatever.
And also, if you're just listening, we'll probably include little video segments that'll be really confusing.
But we're going to explain them.
Yeah, we'll talk. Hopefully. We'll be talking about them.
Yeah, hopefully. This year for 48.
Or why don't you explain what 48 is?
Okay, yeah, let's start there. So every year we try to do the 48-hour film festival, which is really weird if you don't know what it is, because you have 48 hours to write, shoot, and edit a short film. 4 to 7 minutes long. So it is a short film. It's not 45 minutes. It's just it's a short film. But literally Friday night, they give you a line of dialogue. They give you a genre. They give you 2 genres you can pick from, a character and a prop you must include in your film. So you can't prep at all because you have to include all of these things, and you don't know what genre you're going to get. And then you have, starting Friday night, the film has to be done by Sunday. So you get home, you write, you shoot all day Saturday, you edit all day Sunday, and then you have to turn it in whatever you have done Sunday night. 48 hours to do it all, which is a lot of fucking work.
But like also this year, by far the smoothest it's ever gone.
And we filmed the longest that we've ever filmed. We filmed for 13, 14 hours all day. And also if you see our film, you're like, that was all filmed in one day.
Yeah.
All the different scenes and shot. I mean, it was all in one house, but it didn't, but we made it seem like it wasn't.
I'd say so. I mean, decent enough at least.
Yeah. Dream sequence. And like that was all in one day, which is wild. So,
this is our 3rd year doing it just together.
Yeah, our 3rd year doing it under New Pig Productions. So if you're not following New Pig Productions, go follow it. We're working on a season right now.
Yeah, and you can see all the other 48 films and a couple other random ones.
Yeah, when I shave my head or shave my beard off, that one's on there.
Is Gurgling Greg on there?
Not yet. That one's unlisted.
Oh, are we putting that in our season?
Yeah, we're putting that in our season. We're working on season 1. We've been working on for 3 years. Eventually we'll come out. Some of the shit, we don't know if it's probably not good anymore.
Some of the stuff I hate now.
But no one's seen it. So it's like, fuck.
So then, maybe we can just make season 1 a little longer if we really hate 3 of them.
Yeah, that's true. Just because we were planning on doing 8 episodes, which we have like 6 now. So we're getting really close.
That's fucking wild.
Because it's just shit we just accidentally do.
Yeah.
And then we just sit on.
Yeah, it's stuff like we did half of and probably will never finish a few of them.
Yeah. So go subscribe to New Pig Productions. The link will be down below. You can see last year's film, which won Best Graphics and made it into Best of City. You can see Game Over, which is about arcade machine that
comes alive.
Comes alive and terrorizes a man. And then this year's movie, Blind and Folded. That's why we lost.
I really think that's why we lost partly. Yeah, because spoiler, we didn't go anywhere this film. It was the best thing we've made. It's the best thing I've seen out of 48 so far. No shade on the other teams. I just like ours better.
And also, so we'll go back and talk about the whole thing, but at the screening, ours went first.
And also, and I talked about this the moment we did it, Robert did this dumbass name for it, which I was never against.
But we didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, because I think the script was written under just the term new neighbor, which honestly, if we did do that, we maybe could have won audience choice.
Yeah, if we would have done like something about just neighbor.
Yeah.
But we called it Blind and Folded, which is the book she's reading in the fucking movie.
It's a very small reference, which big fans will recognize the cover of this book.
The cover of the book is a seductive photo that I took of Jacob on accident.
We thought it'd be funny, and it wasn't. It was just the horniest thing we've ever made.
But also, it's wild because that's just in the movie, and no one acknowledges it because the movie's so insane.
Yeah, because it just keeps going.
That's not even the insane part of the movie.
No.
But I was trying to, because we were making a fake book, because the character we had to use for this movie was Wendy Davidson. Wendy Davidson, and it had to be an author. And we never like making the main character the character.
Yeah, and so we because also all 3 years now we've made Izzy the character.
Yes, and this year Izzy had to work, but we still wanted her to be the character. So we just were like, oh, let's just have one of the characters reading one of the books she's wrote.
With an about the author on the back.
With about the author. So Friday night, while you were writing the script and we were bouncing ideas, I was designing the book cover. And so I was like, oh, she's reading an erotic fiction probably because this is the cover. I was trying to think of something like seductive. And my first draft, you guys were like, no, I don't remember what it was. But then I was just like Blind and Folded. And you guys were like,
I loved it. No, I loved Blind and Folded from the get-go. Because also I think Blind and Folded is a really fucking cool name.
Especially, like, imagine that erotic novel.
I think that works so fucking well. Because also the idea of being folded is really funny. Yeah,
and you're
that's intense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and also look at the cover. You're just...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit happening there.
I look good in that photo.
But then that happened to be the name of the movie.
Yeah, because you put that as a title, and then like later on I was like, I don't have a better one.
Yeah, we're like... I guess we're just keeping it.
Yeah, but then, we went first. And then also when you voted on your favorite, it wasn't in order either.
Yeah.
So there was just Blind and Folded in the middle of it.
And nobody knows that we're New Peak Productions.
Right, yeah.
Like, this is like, because we're newer. So that sucks. But I do know that we had the biggest audience reaction.
Yes.
And that made me so proud. But we went first. So, like, and we watched like fucking 12 movies that night. Mm-hmm. So, like, they do start to blur together.
So we were first, and the one that was last, which is a friend of ours film. They've been on the podcast, your local
Blair
vamp.
and Jordan, yeah.
They won audience choice, so they went last and then won. So but we're not going to complain.
Yeah, I was a little upset about it, but I was also like, I did like their film.
No, their film was great.
Yeah, their film was great. But also, when you go last, it's the most
fresh. And also their title is very recognizable.
Yes, and so I think the biggest problem for us is the title, and then second was we went first.
Yeah.
But we got to backtrack and talk about what our movie was.
Yes. So it's called Blind and Folded, which means nothing for the film.
Yes. So Friday night, we go to the cinema, and this is where we draw our genres and figure out what our character is, prop, line of dialogue, and all that stuff.
Yeah, so character was Wendy, who was an author. Yep. The prop was a whisk, we put in just and we just made sure it was in a shot.
Yeah, we used this is what we did last year too, is we used everything we had to do in one shot.
Yeah, the character, the prop, and the
line of dialogue.
Yeah, because the line was nobody does that anymore. Which also I was very proud of how I incorporated that line.
That was our best use of the line.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I can't believe it. I can't wait to smoke a cigar in a hospital.
Nobody does that anymore.
Last year was pretty good.
The
first year before that sucked. Yeah, I hated that.
Some of the lines are fucking tough.
Yeah.
But we're getting better. This year I'm like, holy shit, we are getting better. Mm-hmm. And we're getting better by not doing anything.
Yeah, we really need to actually.
Because imagine if we were doing things not in a time constraint.
If we made a 45-minute short film and put that on Amazon.
And then another white man podcast finds it.
And just gushes over it.
Where they go, it's not good, but we loved it.
I would be fine with that. That's kind of the dream.
We're at the bottom of the top.
Yeah.
That's where I want it. Top of the bottom, whatever. Either way, we're right. I
would say
there.
This year we were bottom of the top.
We were bottom of the top.
I mean, officially, yeah.
But we didn't advance. Spoiler alert.
That's why we're bottom of the top.
Yep, bottom of the top.
All right. So maybe we're top of the bottom.
I think we're top of the bottom this year.
This year, top of the bottom.
This is the top of the top of everything we've made.
Absolutely.
This is
what's that say about our collection of work? I don't know.
But I'm so fucking proud of it.
Yes.
So we drew for genre. We drew comedy, and then silent film. And we were like,
we're not going to do a silent film.
I guess we're doing comedy.
Yeah.
But I was also like, God damn it. Comedy's so fucking tough because then you're like, we always make stuff that's funny.
Yeah. No matter what we do, we want it to at least be funny to us. We want it to be
humorous, but then also I like having something where it's like, oh, let's add this twist to it where it's like a sci-fi or like last year was
what was that? Was it fantasy?
Fantasy. Yeah.
Because
so it was
last year we got fantasy and dance and we incorporated both.
But then also we made it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice to have those but then it was comedy. So it's like, that's a lot of pressure.
Because first year it was sci-fi, and that's why it's an arcade.
Sci-fi or school film.
Right.
It was first year. That was fucking sucked.
Yeah. We weren't going to do
I'm glad they give you two genres.
Yes.
Because I was like.
Because on past teams, I've had to write a musical before.
So comedy's not bad because it's so broad. We could have got like environmental film.
Sure.
And that would have been terrible. But we got comedy, and then so we get our genres, and then we're waiting for like the stuff we need. And like we literally, this happens every year. We get most of it fucking written before we leave.
Well, because this year, your big focus was on shots.
Yeah, I was like, let's do these. I want to get these shots.
And my big focus was effects, practical effects.
And we nailed both of them.
We fucking killed both of those.
And I don't think people understand that we fucking killed it.
Yeah, no, because there's no CGI in this film.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically there was when I'm the apple.
Well, yeah.
Because we're not going to do that.
But that also was like,
Yeah.
We filmed you under a red light.
Yeah.
And like just
with a green screen.
and then
on,
also
yeah.
filmed you. Not there wasn't a green screen. It
I was
just-
on a green screen.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
No, you just zoomed in.
Yeah, I just zoomed in, and then we filmed you holding an apple. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way we could have.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we could have, but
technically, if we
because my initial idea was like to get like a cloth and have you actually come out of it, which would have
and
been
paint my face red,
which would have been fucking disgusting.
Yeah. But we did enough gross stuff in this film.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah. Friday night.
yeah. So immediately we're kind of talking just bit ideas, and like it's a very loose story. Because I think we had the joke before of the idea you can do anything and someone just being like insane about that.
Yeah,
I think this was an idea I kind of half had.
Something loose about like, yeah, if you own a house, you can do anything you want, which is true.
Yeah, and that kind of branches from what we've done with my house, where because like early in this film, this guy goes like, "Oh, I can break my own window." That kind of stems from in a short film that we've made previous. I broke my own window.
Yeah, which is
for it.
insane. Yeah, in Sketchvan, which we'll link that one down below too. You literally break your own, or no, you don't break. We broke a window.
Yeah, we broke a pane of glass and a windowsill, and then the thing is, for when we did that, I bought 2 of those glasses.
So we had another one.
So we used the other one.
Which is so insane. When we did that, everyone thought it was fake, and that was real. And then, I mean, it looked pretty real this time.
It looked realer than the first.
Yeah,
time.
the real one shattered.
Yeah, it exploded. The first one, yeah.
But yeah, so everything you see in the movie is practical effects.
Yep.
If you see the trailer, that's when I did really bad special effects to kind of throw people off. Because also I'm not good at special effects.
Yeah, that's.
But also it kind of adds to the charm of it.
I think
because
so.
also there's no special effects in the movie besides that. I remember we had that loose idea, and then before we even had like a story or an idea, we had like the last shot planned, which ended up not being the last shot. We wanted to end the movie with, because you got the wig.
Yeah.
We wanted to end the movie with like a wig being ripped off and then
yeah.
screaming, and we thought that'd be a great way to end a movie.
Because I
just
bought
like-
the wig like 2 weeks prior. And I was like, we'll use this for something.
We're like, it'd be so insane if we just ended it with someone ripping a wig off, but it was actually attached.
well, because also
And
I
then
bought
just
this wig and it's very similar to our friend's
our lead
hair.
act. Yeah. So it was perfect. So we were like, it'd be so insane if a movie ended with just a guy screaming and then it just cuts to credits.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, yes. That's not the last scene, which is insane because we had an alt ending that we came up with later.
Well, because I wrote 2 alt endings because the script was 10 pages long.
Yeah, we wrote a 10-page script for it has to be
Yeah.
4 to 7 minutes. And if you guys know anything about filmmaking, and we've maybe talked about this before, is
Yeah.
it's loosely 1 page is 1 minute of a movie.
Yes. So yeah, I wrote a few just kind of things that could end, and I was just like, because I mean I remember when we were recording, I was like, there's no way we're gonna be able to use this because we've filmed so
Yeah,
fucking
we filmed
much
for
already.
14 hours. Like
Yeah.
we were filming, and I was like, and then when I loosely put it together, I was like, God damn it, we
Yeah.
got to cut some shit. But
So-
then
It
Game
came
came together.
together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wrote a few just outs just so we would have it if it came down
and
to.
I was
we were
like, let's just film it all just so we have
Yes,
it just
absolutely.
in case.
Like,
and
yeah,
I was
and-
like, and we kept going. We'll make a director's cut later, including all this.
yeah,
but
and
let's
it'll
just
be
have
like
it.
12 minutes long,
yeah.
but
No, we get.
So we cut one full scene, and that is the
trailer. Yeah.
Which
I'm
I love that scene.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. But that scene,
Because also the effect didn't turn out the way I wanted. Because
No.
I had this
because that was supposed to be practical too.
yes, because I had this horribly wired light that came off of a skee ball machine where I plugged it in, and it just sparked. So I was like, so I just took it because like my boss was gonna throw it away.
And it made a weird noise.
Yeah.
Too.
So I think I tested it just one too many times where just the wires got too burnt
Yeah,
out.
like whatever. So it didn't spark.
So they
anymore.
weren't touching anymore. They were burnt away. So it just made the noise and just smoked, which that's funny too, but it's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I wanted like a real spark.
wanted
so
real- 'cause
so I
it-
added spark and smoke to it.
Yeah, because it really sparked on the test, but that's it.
Yeah. But so our plan was all practical effects, and that was supposed to be. So that was why we were like, well, we can cut that scene. And also that scene,
It didn't add, I mean, it added to some stuff, but it wasn't necessary.
It wasn't necessary, yeah.
Cutting it didn't change anything.
and I'm glad we were still able to use it for the trailer.
Me too, because also I love using unused footage for a trailer.
Yeah, because then you're like, what the fuck was that?
Because also it's just nothing. It's
Yeah.
just a random chunk.
And every time we make a trailer, we never want to reveal anything.
because we always have just dumb gags.
we
in it,
always
yeah.
have dumb shit that's like, we gotta save it. The
Well,
audience
'cause, yeah,
doesn't expect
Did we
this.
even make a trailer for our first film?
I don't think so.
I don't think so because it would all be just like we didn't want.
It would just be Dane playing a video game.
Yeah, like we didn't want people to know that the game came alive.
I know, like, and then
The second one, it was just the goblin, but like that's at the very.
I think we did
end.
make a trailer, and it was just him walking around the woods.
I think, yeah,
talking.
just doing bits,
So
yeah.
it just looked like a normal YouTube video, and then this one was just an unreleased scene.
Yes, which I like that. Yeah, same. And like also the issue is like where we made the poster. It was like, yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, but also we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, like I don't want it being me looking crazy in the background.
Which I don't know, like maybe that's ourselves getting in our own way. Like if doing that helps,
I don't care.
But I like not. I want people to be like, "What? Looks so generic and bad," and then they're like, "What the fuck was this?"
Yeah, I mean, but also like I'm not gonna watch a short film based off of a poster either.
Yeah, true. And like the poster, I mean, that is what the thumbnail is on YouTube.
But
I modified it a little bit.
Really matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I wish we could put award winning, but
we didn't win shit.
We didn't advance.
People didn't like it. Well, people loved it.
People loved it.
The team who won
won the whole thing messaged us and said, "Damn, your guys' movie was fucking great. You should be in Best of City."
Yeah, which I'll take.
Yeah, I was like, and they won the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, that's a good.
Yeah.
It's always, dude. Every year, there's always a few people that are like, that was the best fucking one, and then everyone else hates it.
Well, I mean, last year, our friends who won Audience Choice this year, I told them last year, like, hey, your film was the best film I've seen.
Oh yeah,
it's bullshit you didn't make.
Yeah,
it.
last year's their movie was the best thing they've ever made.
Yeah, and it was so fucking good, and it didn't make Best of City.
Yeah, so it. I mean, it is really tough to make Best of City, but also it is. I mean, it's just judges judging shit.
It's some people that,
and also this year's 48 is ran by new people.
Sure.
So like it was kind of a clusterfuck, just the whole event. So I am giving that some grace where I'm just like, they're still trying to figure it out, and like they don't know what's going on, and they also don't know. I don't know. They were super late to even announce the event.
it was all really weird.
Yeah,
and
so-
they
and it-
weren't at the event
Yeah,
either.
it was like, so I hope they start getting it together. I talked to my buddy who's been doing it for a while, and the guy who used to run it, he said it was really rough the first year he did it.
Sure.
And then,
I mean, fair.
yes, I mean, it's probably a lot of work. It's probably a lot of work. So hopefully it gets better. I love doing it because it's an
I
excuse.
will do it no matter what.
Because it forces us to do stuff because we're busy.
We really need to just start doing
because
stuff.
we're good at what we do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking proud of this movie. Like, this movie is so good. We didn't know who we were going to have on our team. We had, some falling
Scheduling
outs and
issues,
scheduling
yeah.
outs with all this stuff. So then we got our lead actor from our first year, which is nice because I wanted to work with him last year, but
He's
he was
also
busy.
a very good friend of ours, and he has a girlfriend who's a great actress.
Yeah, they're
and
both
she
like
was incredible.
They both like are in plays and shit.
Yeah, like he just won, I think, Best Actor for playing Jesus.
Oh, did he get an award for that?
Yeah, what's her name? God damn it, it's the woman from Young Frankenstein. She's from Iowa. God,
The
Cloris Leachman.
The Cloris Leachman Award.
I think so. He's won it before,
Holy
and he won it
shit.
again. Yeah,
Damn,
no,
he
he's
was,
like an actually like really good.
yeah, he's a really good
Yeah.
actor, and we make him do this shit,
But
which
also-
he's incredible in.
And also, like, we were both so relieved that they got it.
Yeah, like
they were excited about it.
because they're both kind of, and I don't mean this.
They seem more normal.
Yeah, I don't mean it in a bad way, but they both seem kind of normal.
Yes.
Yeah, like, and
But-
we're weird as fuck.
But she pitched some of the weirder shit in it.
Yeah, and they were so willing to do stuff, and
Yeah.
I was just like,
Fuck
God.
yeah.
I was like, God
Thank
damn.
God, yeah.
I was like,
I thought I was really gonna have to sell you on
I was
this.
like, are you sure this is gonna be on the big screen for your parents?
Yeah,
Like,
and their parents were there. Their grandparents.
yeah, and their parents loved it. So maybe we can get them in the pregnancy sketch.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
I think they'd be down for that one.
We'll see.
That one is wild.
I don't know if I like that one anymore. That was so long ago I wrote
I
that.
still like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the time we have so many ideas from
Yeah,
years ago.
I mean, I have just scripts printed that I have not touched in 5
and like
years.
they were done, and we were proud of them. And now you look back and you're like,
This is bullshit.
but also it's because it's like old news.
Yeah.
no one's seen it.
All right, but yeah,
yeah.
So writing it went pretty smoothly
Pretty
because
well.
also I really like bouncing ideas off of you and then going off by myself
Yep.
to actually just get it on paper.
Well, because what's really nice is we try to keep a small group together on Friday. Our lead actor and actresses called in
and gave us great ideas.
Gave us great ideas. We were bouncing ideas. We told them a little
They
bit.
gave
what
us
we
all
had.
the pregnancy ideas.
Yeah, which is so insane because I was like, "Are you guys sure?"
well, because she was like, "What if I'm pregnant?" Then immediately I was like, "All right, well then there's 1,000% chance then you are giving birth to me."
Yeah.
and that's gonna be in it.
And they
now.
were like, "We'll do it."
Yeah,
and we're
I'm-
like,
all
"Okay,
right.
I guess we'll write."
That's in it then. Yeah, because I like to pace and just kind of throw ideas, bounce
Yeah.
them off you, And then once I get all the bullet points, I like to go off by myself and just get it out.
Get the script. And then what's really fun about writing it together, because we co-do it, is while we're writing, we're coming up with shots.
Yes.
And I get so excited being like, oh man, like I remember we got so excited. It didn't quite turn out as happy as because I don't have the right gear for it.
That's the one where if we could just keep doing it.
I know,
but it's not bad.
We were so excited because there's a shot of a 270-degree pan showing off the book, showing off the whisk, showing off relationship photos, and then that's where
telling a story with one shot.
Yeah, telling a story with one shot, because it's coming off such a chaotic scene that I wanted this slow pace with nice, real happy music, and then Dane comes in and it's like this happy scene, and it's just I don't have the right gear to do that shot smoothly. So I tried doing it on a tripod, and then I did it handheld, and then
because we use a handheld one.
And then I tried to stabilize it, but it just was adding weird shit in it.
Yeah, the stabilizing didn't work.
So it's not as good as I thought it was, but I remember Friday night we were both like jumping up and down. We were like,
that's going to win
we
it.
were like, that's the shot. That's the shot. But I love that part of it because you're like...
It's calm and it's long.
But it's just like, it's so exciting being like, oh, for this, we're going to do this shot.
Yes.
For this, we're going to do this shot. And it's so fun, like just thinking about that, starting to visualize your movie before the movie's even done or before it's even written. Which I love that because I'm a very visual person. So it's fun to be like, okay. And then like in the script, we go like 270-degree pan or like,
just write
POV
the basic
shot,
notes.
Yeah.
So it's obvious like, we'll know, but just to have it in there.
And just so like the actors are kind of aware, like this is what we're doing. Yeah. Even though they fully don't understand it, but.
Well, because like, especially this script, it didn't even need to be a script. It could have just been bullet points with some dialogue.
It's mostly
action because we cut not most of the dialogue, but basically everything we cut was dialogue.
Yeah, because we didn't need it.
It was just kind of extra weird shit I would throw out, and
so it was mostly. It's wild because you played the lead, which is so wild.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the lead. I have the most screen time.
Yeah, and as you were writing it, you're like, God, I have to do this.
Yeah,
like
no,
I don't think you realized that.
I got horrible sleep that night because I was just running through the script. I was like, fuck, I have to pull all of this off. Because also I didn't consider myself a good actor, but also. I think I killed it. I think I did. I am very proud.
Yeah, I think you killed it too.
I think I did everything I wanted to do, and that was super.
Well, it's also insane, because you played an insane character, but then also all the practical effects you did.
Yeah, I came up with and then pulled off.
And then you had to perform them, and then like all this, like it was just like, God damn, all in one day.
Yeah, and like I was in pain the next day.
Well, yeah,
because we'll move through the shots that we do. Yeah, so I was just writing it, and like also, thank God Dane is such a good actor. So he was really helpful to play off of, and like,
and he helped coach you too.
Yeah,
and
anything he gave me, I was like, all right, I'll try that because I wanted this because this was only going to be good if we nailed it.
Yeah, and also like the tough part is it's such a small team, and I'm behind the camera directing, and also trying to like make sure we're getting the script done, and then also trying to make sure it sounds good. Also trying to make the lighting look good. So sometimes I'm not paying attention to the acting.
Sure.
Because like I paid attention to it a little bit just to be like, did you get the line?
Yeah.
But so I'm glad Dane.
That's usually my job is just being like, hey, get the because like last year we weren't in the film at all.
I know, so it's nice to have people behind the camera to. But I was like kind of running it all since you were on screen.
Yeah, that was new for us too. Because usually I'm your sound guy.
It's fucking tough to run all that and then also be like, was that a good take? Right. Sometimes I was like, do you guys think you got it?
I'm like, did you get it?
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think it looked good to me. It sounded good to me, but
I was anxious about the script because I was very proud of what I wrote. And I'm like, oh shit, I have to do all that now.
This.
Yeah, and then you have to capture all of that.
Well, our initial plan was to have one of our buddies come and be in the movie, but he had to work.
Yeah.
And like, it's so weird to think about because like our initial plan was to probably have him do it. Yeah. But I don't know if he could have pulled it off.
I mean, like he's weird enough and he's physical enough.
Yeah.
But like it would have had a very different effect because also he's like just this cute guy. Like he would, where like I shaved my head as dumb as I could. I did the mustache.
It was fucking gross.
I tried to make myself look as dumb as possible.
And I don't think he would have been willing to get gross.
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. I would love to do stuff with him.
No, we will for sure.
Yeah, I would love to do stuff with him in the future because he's a weird guy. Mm-hmm. But it was wild that you were the main because like usually you're not in it.
Well, because also I hate watching myself, but I didn't this time
because
which was nice.
It was. I think it was separate enough. You were playing a separate enough character or something.
Yes, I never really want to play a normal person because I don't want to do that kind of acting. Really, like I don't think I'd be a good just everyday person. I think that's way harder.
I think
it's
way harder. Yeah, because then it's like, oh, are they overacting?
Well, like that's where you watch like The Office, and I think like that is way more impressive than a lot of than like the type of acting like I did, where it's very character based.
Yeah, because it is tough. Because then
they have to be a normal human.
They seem like they're just living those lives.
Yeah, it's just that they woke up and went to work.
But those are actors showing up and doing that.
And like it's not like you look at Angela compared to like her character versus her in real life. Like it's night and day.
Yeah, it's so wild. And then seeing her in other things, you're like, who the fuck is that? You think it's Angela.
Yeah, she's able to pull off this normal character that we've all met.
Yeah.
But it's like she's acting. Where I don't think I could do that.
I mean, but I don't know if I could have pulled off what you did.
Sure, yeah.
Like you fucking full sended it. Like you were.
I think that helped. Where I'm just like, all right, I'm doing it.
We're just going to get fucking weird with it. Yeah, so we wrote a 10-page fucking script, which is insane because we were like, man, this is way too long.
Probably 9.5 pages are in it.
Yeah. So we were like, we got to cut it. And then we got done. We got done writing probably 12:30, maybe a little bit earlier. We got a decent amount of sleep. We went to bed a decent time on Friday night.
And then I just didn't sleep.
Yeah, I slept a decent amount.
I slept maybe 4 hours.
I got a decent amount of sleep that night, but then I also just get excited and nervous, and I'm always thinking about shots.
And also, like, if I drink, I get so much like anxiety just from having alcohol on me now. It's fucking annoying.
Well, and then and also hangovers are worse. And yeah,
because I wasn't really hungover. It was literally just like I just had energy built up, and I was just anxious.
I mean, there's a lot to do in no time.
Yeah,
like so I was like fucking anxious and running the entire time. So like Saturday we all get together and we sent the script out. So like when the lead actors and actresses came, they brought all these costumes and stuff.
Yeah,
and it was like I was like, holy shit, guys!
God, he brought so much.
And he was like, what outfit do you like? And I was like, I don't know.
Like and he was like, all right, well, this is my idea for the color scheme, and it'll adjust to this. And we're like, sure.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you for thinking about that because I don't have time to think about anything else.
So really, we should include him in any project we do, just for like even that shit.
Well, and that's on real movies. There are people that do that because
and if he enjoys it, fuck yeah, because we don't.
It's little things like that that really make like one of my favorite movies is Little Miss Sunshine.
Sure.
And well, I'm just like talking.
It's a good movie.
But talking about like costumes is
the dad.
Like the dad is like he starts off shirt tucked in. And then throughout the movie, his shirt just slowly gets untucked.
Sure.
Because he's starting to, and it's like a good like metaphor.
It's embracing the chaos.
Yeah, embracing the chaos. And like by the end of the movie, he's fine with his shirt being fully untucked. He's fine with so that's a little detail that most people don't notice, but it adds so much to a character. It's like he's willing to let go of this tightness. So like having that but like thinking about that stuff in 48 hours is like
I'm glad he did.
Yeah, I'm glad he did. So
they also bought scrub costumes, which was super nice.
For the pregnancy
I didn't have a plan for that.
I did, yeah. We had all these things, but we were like, I don't know how we're gonna pull it off.
Yeah, it was just like I'll throw a sheet on you. Oh shit, all of our sheets are black, so that won't work. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get together and we do a script read, and then we go, let's fucking start shooting.
Yeah, so because we basically started from the beginning, right? Because I think the first thing you did was go out and
get him running. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I set up the next shot.
Yeah. So
here.
It was hot as fuck, so we tried to get all the outside stuff filmed first, which luckily that was the opening of the movie. So we did mostly all of it in order.
Pretty much. Maybe the end got a little...
And there's a few shots, like when your gothic wife stands up, we did that later, but those are
right, because that was better to do at night.
Better to do at night because of the lightings and stuff, which is so funny because it's like daytime and then cuts like this super dark shot. But it's so fun. So filming outside, I think that scene took us the longest because we didn't quite know what to do.
Sure.
And like we tried so many different shots, and
or for the running, or for when I came in.
For like when you guys were talking,
yes.
Like we filmed that so many times, and I don't know why we did.
Well, maybe I mean that was just to play with every angle.
But also we were like, oh, let's just do it again.
Well, and also we didn't know what it would look like or feel like because I did
we didn't quite know the vibe, and you were just still getting in the character too.
And I did so many different takes of just every line too, just because like
you're like I don't know what the best one is.
We don't know what's funniest in this situation. Yeah. Same with like we wrote a script, but it was like still hard to tell what it would be later on.
Yeah, because script to screen it turns out way different.
Yeah, just because like you have a picture for what it is, and honestly, everything basically was.
It turned out the same, but also some shit happens.
Also, I didn't know what my acting would be like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like so that's where just these different lines and seeing like, all right, what when we have it all put together, what actually feels like the character.
I do like in the opening scene, and when we were watching it in the theater, your painting, that got a laugh immediately just because of your stance, and I was like, oh man.
your new neighbor, Charles Manfield.
Nice to meet you, Charles. I'm back.
It's Charles. So, purple, that's fun.
If that made him
Yeah.
laugh. Because that scene, I'm just like, it's whatever.
Well, because also I was just like, what's the dumbest way I could do this? So
But
I
like,
did that
I've
wide
never
stance.
laughed at that scene.
No.
I know it is silly,
Sure.
but like, I never laughed at it. And then when I got a laugh at the theater, I was like,
Oh.
these guys are not ready. Like, I'm like, you're laughing at this? Just you guys fucking wait. It's about to get insane. So yeah, we filmed everything outside, and then we like brought it in and started doing all the inside shots.
Well, let's talk about the outside shot too, where how many times?
Oh yeah, the window break. This is when the first practical effect came in. And
Where that took how many tries?
Oh man, so the camera was on a tripod, and we actually broke a window, so you actually had to throw it, and you just kept missing.
Yeah, I it bounced off once. I also hit the other window once.
Yeah, luckily. We filmed it in a way where we didn't have to say any dialogue before
Yes,
this.
it was just the
It
wide
was just
shot.
the
with
wide
throw.
shot of the throw. So I was like, okay, we just got it. So I was gonna like let's keep
trying.
rolling.
Yep. And yeah, that took a while, but we got it.
We got it.
I'm happy with the shot too.
What's wild is the window was already a little broken.
Yeah, because it just had cracked at one point.
It
Because I've
cracked
been
it.
using it as a table cover.
So we taped it up, and then in like editing, I tried to hide some of the cracks.
yeah, you like doubled
I
half
doubled
of it
it, yeah.
until the moment it
until the
breaks,
moment
yeah.
it braked. So, I mean, it's still broken.
Yeah,
like,
we still-
and like the sound effect is still what it made. And
Yeah.
like it's so wild breaking a window. Like that's just so fun.
I know. I want to keep doing
Glass
it.
goes everywhere though, but
Yeah.
it's so fun.
This time I didn't though. Because we learned. So this time I put the window cover behind it.
Yeah, the
So
screen.
it broke into the screen.
Yeah, and
And
then
I think
you
I
could just-
put a tote under it.
yeah, and then you can just clean it up instead
Yeah.
of glass going fucking everywhere.
Where it took months to clean that up.
Yeah, because glass went everywhere in your bedroom,
Yeah, that one.
which is the worst spot because you're barefoot in there.
Yeah, but also like to get that shot, there wasn't a better way to do it. And then yeah, later on we filmed the my wife scene because we
Yep.
tried it early, but it just
It just
look
didn't.
right.
It just didn't quite because of the lightings, and we
Yeah.
wanted it to be shadowy and
That's a scene if we could have had a smoke machine. I would have loved
Yes.
that. Like if we
That-
could have thought about that a little prior. Because also she was like, well, I have this crazy outfit too. We're like, fuck yeah.
we were like, oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. We just wanted like a silhouette, but then we're like, no, this would be insane.
because my initial thought was literally just throw a drape over her
Yeah.
and just have a black form.
But she had like this like very
Gothic.
gothic, just like
yeah.
outfit. Apparently, she wears for Halloween, which I mean, and it's like, holy shit,
Yeah.
hot gothic wife.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
And yeah, and then she had that in a veil
Yeah,
or
so
something.
it covered
yeah.
her face, and I was like, holy fuck.
Or I wish we would have set the scene behind a little bit more because you see like my hat rack in the background. And
Yeah,
that sucks.
but also that's also what's fun about 48.
yeah,
is,
it's like it's not going to be perfect.
it's like it's not going to be perfect, and like sometimes you just don't.
yeah, but
I mean,
because really we should have turned off the lights behind her and had just the
Yeah.
glow.
but
Oh well,
first year doing it, there's a scene of Dane's getting his head pulled, and you see the arcade machine in the
yeah, because
background.
I didn't want to wear it.
Because you were
for
wearing
the-
it, you always needed your hand, so you
Yeah,
took it off,
I
and I
just-
didn't realize it's in the background.
It's literally right there.
yeah, so
Yeah.
there's little things you don't notice because you're in such a time, and you're just like, we got to get this done.
And then yeah, our second movie, it's just that we didn't plan any transition. It was in the script. Transition shots were in the script.
But we
of
just missed them.
we just didn't film
But
any
then
of them.
it worked in editing because
Yes.
we just did the
Yeah,
the-
I haven't seen that in so long, and that's what we won an award for.
yeah. That one's really good.
They
But
don't.
also
It's great.
like
all three are great.
the second last year, most of the shots were filmed with a better camera. It was
That's
just filmed
true.
by a different guy, so it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I guess that one is we just didn't do audio well somehow for the
And I don't know,
opening scenes.
and I don't quite know because we did the exact same audio this year and it sounded
we
great.
did worse audio this year. We didn't even use the boom.
Yeah, we just had it hooked to the mic, but they were all close-ups
But the outside shots were great. I
Yes.
guess we did use the boom mic for some of the outside
for some of
shots.
them. Yeah, but I don't. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just better at audio mixing this year or something.
Yeah,
I did
maybe.
do a lot of things I was proud of audio wise.
Okay.
And editing, like doing those into
Yes.
that
We did
really,
figure those out. Yeah, that
adds
was
to
great.
it. Even if you put it really small, it adds so
You
much.
were really good about doing like minor things.
Yeah.
Same because the only really audio ideas I had was for the horror shots of
Yeah.
like.
just that noise.
Yes,
Which that
and I was
noise
just
was
like,
fucking incredible.
I mean, because also now we know we can do horror too.
Horror would be fun, and it's also that's why I was hoping we get like a weird genre
And
to
then we
push
could
us
also make it
to
funny.
push it out of our comfort zone. But I am proud of this movie.
Because also, I wouldn't say this, and we said this the entire time. Like, this isn't comedy first.
No.
It's just not. Like, it's not even like funny.
Like I was at the end of it, I was like, "Is this good? Are people
It's
gonna think this is funny?"
You laugh at it,
But you're
and
like,
like that's the most you get out of it is comedy. or the most you get out of it is laughing, but I wouldn't say it's a comedy film.
No, but also every year we've made a movie, our genre is like, is that really what it is? Like the first year sci-fi, we're like, is
It's
it
a robot.
sci-fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then also it got named a game film, which that
isn't- yeah.
fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And then last year, fantasy, there
We were
was a
like-
goblin in it
Yeah.
at the end.
But also dance. Definitely a dance film.
That's true. But like we always like pushed, we never do things how they're supposed to be.
Well, I mean,
especially
just-
when we get the character and the prop and the
Well,
line
it's
of
also
dialogue.
just we have a dumbass idea that we just keep going with, and it's like,
And also, I like doing it that way though, because most of the movies, and no shade because you only have 48 hours, is most of the movies the main character is Wendy
character.
Davidson, the author.
yeah.
Because that you have 48 hours. Like
So it's
that's,
right around that.
that's the easiest thing to do, and like I get it.
where we just write something dumb and
We
then
just
put
yeah,
the
we
things
just
in it.
I like that we like doing it different, so that when people watch it, they go, "What the fuck
It
is?"
stands out for
what
sure,
the fuck
yeah.
is this? It's not just another author. You know, helps us stand out. So then we move in inside, and I think the next practical shot was the.
Well, because
practical
then we
effect-
did their scene.
Oh yeah, we did the
Which,
bun in the oven.
Thank God they're good actors.
Yeah, they were
'cause that
great.
that was such a good, just like calm down.
I love that change of pace.
Yes.
and then
Like you kind of forget what just happened.
and I liked they're actually dating in real life, so like
Yeah.
all those photos are real, and like it was.
That's yeah. We were like, hey, like we can like print them out. Like if you just have some photos that are good of you two, and then they just brought over like a photo album of them.
yeah, they already had it in frames and stuff, and I was like, oh, fucking perfect.
Where I was
Thank-
like, God, Izzy and I have like 2 photos.
yeah, it's like I don't have any photos printed.
Yeah.
I've been
I-
dating
I-
for 6 months.
I mean, we have our wedding invite and our Disney photos, which my parents printed for us. Because also, I haven't printed a photo
I know.
professionally ever. You used to, I guess.
I do occasionally. So I'll go to Walmart probably once every couple years and print photos on my
Those
phone.
good ones, yeah.
And like that's why I made my bulletin board in my office, and like I added some photos to my fridge. But like I like having photos, but
Yeah.
also I used to
think-
take photos all the time, and now I'm like I don't
Yeah, I'm
anymore, and I
bad at it.
miss it because my memory is garbage.
That's fair.
But we have a podcast,
Yeah,
so
that we don't listen to.
I do sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, what happened to that magic convention? And I listen to Cups and
Cups and
Balls.
balls. Yeah. You remember when that guy hit on me?
Yeah. Remember at Tough Mudder you fell down the stairs?
Right.
Yeah, see?
I did forget about
Because
that.
of the podcast.
Because I fell down the stairs on the way to Tough Mudder.
I only remember that because we
That's so
recorded it.
funny.
Yeah, I would have forgot about that entirely.
Oh.
But yeah, so we filmed that opening scene with the couple, and I love the change of pace. It's just so cute and happy. I do like, though, if you look closely, you can tell there's a fake wall behind Dane.
Sure.
We did our best to, because I was like, we have to establish that the wall is there.
Yeah.
Because there's an opening there.
Yeah, 'cause
I was
I-
like, we can't have an opening there, and then
Because
it's
I
not.
built that wall that night.
Because I remember I was like, we were just going to film it, and I was like, no, we got to put the wall there. Because I was like, it's going to be there. Because something happens later.
Yeah.
And,
And,
then
like,
the next scene is
we did plan for him to like cover it.
it kind
so
of
it's
covers
less
it a little
like-
bit, and you
like-
don't notice it if you don't know it's there.
No.
But it's better than it just being like a doorway
Right,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden a wall. Like yeah, so that really helped. We thought about a lot of the things, but it's hard to catch them all in 48.
Yeah. But like we got most of them this time.
and
I'd
especially
say.
with like, dude, we had a 6-people crew,
yeah.
and that includes actors and actresses. Like there were 6 people total.
When Izzy wasn't even there.
And Izzy wasn't even there.
Yeah.
And then my lady was only in part of it. And then she had to do dog stuff. So she wasn't here for most of it. So it was mostly 4 people. And
and 3 of
3
us
of them were
in
on
it.
screen most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like, it's hard to catch things. And like, you're making sure you get everything. So the next thing was this room.
Yeah.
It was,
Where I had to go put on a suit.
yeah. And you came over and had poison. You came over and
Yes.
brought drink.
Because that's an idea I had a long time ago of the poison because I bought that mug. It was from some locally made guy, and I just loved the idea. I thought it'd be so funny to like have a normal drink and then that and be like, oh, this one's for you. Just because it's obviously,
It's obviously poison.
Like, yeah.
Also, that's such a funny bit that we're going to use in other things because
Absolutely.
it's hilarious.
I love the
Because
poison.
also a poison mug is so funny.
Yeah, because it's just a mug with a big poison sign. And also the mug looks janky as fuck.
Yeah, and like, doesn't it leak a little bit?
Yeah, I'm really upset about that though because that was not a cheap mug, and it like I bought it from the guy who made it.
Oh, man.
and then it
would be
started
nice because
leaking
I would
later.
love to use that for coffee in the morning.
Yeah, no, it's a great mug. So now it's just like a decoration mug that we'll use for whatever.
Use,
But yeah,
yeah,
it does
it's a
leak.
prop. Now it's a prop.
Yeah,
But also, I mean, it's kind of nice that it does leak because, I mean, we didn't do it in this because we didn't have time, but it would be nice to do like, we were trying to do like that sizzle.
yes, I did buy baking soda and vinegar or whatever.
Yeah.
Where I wanted a sizzle from it, but instead I mean, the fire route
The
worked
fire
obviously
was
too. Yeah.
insane. So,
Yeah, it
there's-
starts with me outside.
yeah, and you come in and then there's like there's this talking scene.
But also Dane's face during I invited the neighbor over too.
Oh, dude.
So great.
And also
he killed it.
But also, I didn't realize how beautiful that shot was going to be.
It's so good.
Because I was filming our lead actress's point of view over Dane's shoulder. So I was getting that perspective, and I didn't realize when he turned, he'd be right there.
Sure.
I didn't know that. And just the face he was making, I was like, and then I added a slight Dutch to it. I was like, holy fuck.
I love that
And then
shot.
just to the knock. Yeah, because that's when it's like, something's happening.
We got a good laugh on that one, too.
Yeah, we did. Like, we got some. I don't have the best gear, and I don't know how to do, I don't know how to make things pretty.
Sure.
Like, I don't know if it's like color correction or something, but like some of the shots we got, I'm like, that's an insane shot.
Because I'd say the biggest thing for you to work on would just be like figuring out that focus, but also we need a bigger.
I know,
screen
like
for that.
I think, it'd be nice if I could pull focus and do manual focus.
Yeah,
because I love when
focus.
I love when it's like when it's talking and it goes like that. Like that's so pretty.
Let's say
pretty.
And we didn't do the angle we wanted to do outside.
Yeah, it's tough.
But yeah, and also it was hot, and we ran.
It was
that,
so fucking.
We ran
hot.
that line so.
Yeah,
many
it was.
times.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, we had one day to film,
Right.
so it's like sometimes you're just like, we gotta go.
Yeah, we for sure have the scene.
Yeah, we gotta move.
Yeah.
But then there's a scene in this room where they're talking, and then you start a fire, and you have a fireball launcher, which
Yeah,
I don't even know where the fuck you got. You got that for like your birthday or something?
Izzy got it for me for Christmas last year, I think. It's from like Illusionist website.
Illusionist.com, which is where I've gotten a few magic tricks.
Yeah, and
one of my favorite decks of cards, like that decks of cards where it like looks old.
Sure.
I got that from Illusionist.
Okay.
Illusionist is dope, dude.
Yeah, but this is a little fireball launcher. It's got flash paper,
yeah.
and flash cotton.
Oh, okay.
So it starts with like you roll up a little ball of cotton, put that in there, and then roll up a flash paper and stick that on top. So the cotton pops and like shoots it out, and that as it shoots out, it burns.
And it's a wrist launcher.
Yes. And I'd played with it a few times, but like not much because also I don't want to waste it all, and also like it's fun just to like.
But also, yeah, where are you gonna do it?
But
it's for street magic. That's what it's for.
And
it's for the job.
But I knew I wanted to. Yeah, because also I love the like. It smells like lighter fluid. Yeah, but where the lighter fluid comes, like that's great every
it's
time.
It's a Resident Development joke.
Yeah, but when she got into this, I was obviously this is gonna be used in the film.
Yep.
So I put the line in of like I have something up my sleeve. I knew that we'd then do the fireball launcher, and then the script thing, and then he shoots a fireball and it lights something on fire.
Yeah.
Because I had Izzy steal one of her serving trays.
Serving
from
trays,
work.
for drinks.
Yeah, so we had all three things in there. And like, I guess in the script, it doesn't make sense why. Cause I guess we show that it's leaking still. And the idea is that the poison is flammable, I guess.
Well, also, you're just shooting a fireball. So like,
and it just, who
and
knows?
it catches the tray on fire.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't have to make any sense because it's so out of the blue.
Yes.
That was so shocking.
That was one where I was like, it doesn't look real though, because
it looked so fake, but that was 100% real.
Yeah,
That's a real fire.
I do wish we would have gotten another angle of it. I love the close-up shot. It's the undershot. It makes it
undershot looked
fake.
like the fire was behind it.
Yeah.
Even though it was legit. But then that's what's so weird about practical effects is like, no, we got that.
Yeah.
That's real. It just happens to look fake.
Mm-hmm,
because everything's fake nowadays.
Because also, that was a big fucking... That was one where I was like, oh shit. Like, when I was looking, I was like, that's on fire.
But also, we had so many troubles with the fireball launcher.
Yeah, I still don't understand why.
It like wouldn't shoot, and it was so scary because we were like, we got it. And then when it did shoot,
I got it once, and then she screamed.
Yeah, because it was scary. It's like you had a loaded gun, kind of. But it was just fireball. But then we did get it to go once, but then it didn't quite create the fire that we wanted it to.
It took a second to light, and then it lit and it looked great. But like as far as like a long shot would look, that wouldn't look great.
Yes.
So we got it shooting and it hitting.
And then we had to cut to it already.
To us just like lighting it.
Because we poured like...
isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, we poured alcohol that we were actually lighting. So it was like real fire on that tray that
table.
That Izzy took back to work.
I think we still have it, actually.
Okay, well, she's probably like, I can't take this back.
I think the tray's fine. And also, like, it was just on fire, and then Dane was like, reaching and grabbed the cup, and we were both nervous about that.
Yeah, because Dane was like, "Do you want me to put it out?" And I was like, "Yeah," but then the cup was legit in the flame, and he just reached with his hand.
And that's where the fire was like way bigger than I expected. Like it was like probably like 2 feet tall.
And he just put his hands in the fire, and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
And then it pulled in, and like, oh, it went out.
It went out, and even the noise it made was. I mean, we sweetened it a little bit,
because also I think it only like partially went out initially, so I think you cut it at that.
Because we did a few shots of it because I was like, I want to make sure we get this because it's fire.
It just kept being a fire in my house.
Yeah, and it was fire's fun.
It is,
but also we were doing it inside.
Yeah,
especially because we were trying to get it to light with a fireball launcher, which is insane.
Because it did it not controlled at all. So slow, yeah.
That was so fun. And then you drink the poison.
Yep. And I'm glad we were able to cheat that because I drank it earlier because it kind of felt right in the script, but then like watching it just didn't work.
Yeah, so I zoomed in on a shot.
And like it worked so well, thankfully.
Yeah, because luckily
you can kind of see my hand move, but it's not. It's so on the edge.
You don't know what you do. And luckily, we had such good, like Dane and Maggie were such good actresses where like they were doing the same things in every scene. So
I bet that's because they're like play actors.
Because they're play, so they know what to do. So I could easily cut to a different shot, and Dane's head would be in the same spot.
The exact same.
So it looked, and like he kept whipping back and forth, and I was like, "Thank you, Dane, for like
being so talented."
Because I did not think of that at all,
and I had none of that.
And and I had no idea if that didn't line up, it would be very jarring.
Yes, you could have told. You would have to done a separate cut of like maybe just her looking for some
but like,
reason.
dude, it was like I was like,
he
"Thank
fucking
you, Dane,
nailed it,
it." And then you drink the poison, and then this was a shot that I really wanted to do. This is a shot they do in The Hangover, and they've done it on other things where it's just like this POV, like cameras like focused on your head walking. And I've seen stuff of how to do it like DIY. You just like hook a tripod up to your chest and you hold the tripod and walk. But it turned out so fucking cool.
This is one where if we could have made the movie longer, I wish we could have done more.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, we could have slowed it down a little bit. Because I really like the music that it goes into. Like,
it's so good.
Like, it's like disgusting.
No, like you nailed it on the sound for this scene.
But also like their makeup that they did on you looked fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
and then we like spritzed you down
every
lips,
fucking take.
And your lips were
the lips were what really
they made your lips look so dry. I don't even know how to do it with makeup.
They put like skin tone makeup on and then like had me just like split my lip a little bit so you could see the cracks. Yeah,
that's so wild.
No,
and
it's also wild how good they are at makeup because they're not that.
Yeah. So having a small team, but they know what
they nailed their parts too. And we were like, didn't even plan to even need those parts.
No, but it adds so much because you're just like sweating. And then
they darkened my eyes. Yeah, made my lips fucked up. And then I think they made me just paler too.
Yeah, you looked like you were ill.
Dying, yeah.
You were, and then you did like this shot looked so cool, and then you fucking get to the kitchen. We do this apple scene, which I love the apple scene with the violins and like
and that's why I'm so glad we got that good shot of the mug, because that was my idea of just cutting back and forth with and then the string noise.
Yeah, the violin, and then also we put your face in the apple where you go poison.
That's just something I wrote where I was like, yeah, we'll do that.
And that was one of the last things we shot is you laying on the ground, and I had this red light that I just shone on you that was just bright as fuck, and then it just filmed you recording a bunch of lines.
Yeah, because I'm glad we did do the whisper take, which I think was Dane's idea.
Yeah, because you were doing a different,
just my crackly voice,
different voices,
but also that was pretty similar to Charles' voice.
Yeah, so it was nice to do the whisper.
Yeah, and if you notice, every yell I have is different because I think I do like 4 different yells in this.
Also, you do a few whispers. I
do a few whispers. Yeah, that's true too. I do 2 whispers, not including the apple.
So fucking insane. But then because you drank poison, then you throw up.
Yeah. So there's the apple scene, and there's her faded, which I love.
I love because I love the stuff that we come up in editing.
Yeah, because you did the weird vocal tones, but then you figured out it's like, and then also put our normal voice in it too. It didn't quite work.
But then I put a normal thing, and then I added like a twist to it
with a little bit of a delay on it.
Yeah, because is everything all right?
Yeah, because you had the high and low to start, and it's like you can't really understand her, and then you put her normal voice, and that fucking works.
Yeah, so I feel like just by making movies, I feel like I'm getting better at sound. Even though
absolutely.
I don't, which is so because it's just little. There's so many things in sound design that you don't notice, but they add. Like there were so many things, like our audio.
There was like 4 things layered for everything I was hearing.
Yeah, and but if you isolate it, you're like, why is that there? But then when you listen to it full, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, your little booms all the time.
Adds. Because even if it's not like like in the Carl the sketch when she drops the groceries, there's an obvious boom. I love that, but. Even if it's subtle, it just it makes you feel it.
Truly, we should go through all of our stuff and rework it
and just enhance
at least
it.
sound wise. Yeah,
it's not out yet, so we could.
Yeah. Because all right, so then we do the apple, which I love. That's probably my favorite.
But also like the Dutch angle of your shot and like the sweat dripping off your nose.
I was very proud of my acting in that.
Like, and also just
I was gross.
The beautiful. I was like the beautiful close. I really wanted to do close-ups too because I watched this weird sci-fi movie a few weeks before with Aaron Paul, and they had so many beautiful close-ups with lighting. Yeah, and I was like, I love close-ups. So I was like, and then we got some of. I mean, we can obviously get better at lighting, but like some of the
we got so much better with lighting this time.
Yes,
though. We figured out how to night light.
The ending. like when you guys confront, I was a little, the lighting is not, but we were kind of rushed there because of the yellow light and all that stuff. But it's 48 hours. What do you expect? But yeah, the close-ups are fucking, especially when you're dripping sweat. I was like, that's disgusting.
And like, it was just like, probably like a 5-minute take of me just making faces and just like,
and I loved that we got you like look like it from the Apple
hand,
POV. Like that was so sick. I think that was an idea we had while filming.
just a lot of that. Yeah.
Just disgusting. And in between takes, they were just spritzing you down.
Yeah, that sucked. I was so itchy
I
it.
have so many behind the scenes shots of just all these hands coming in.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Edward Scissorhands.
Sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. So then, then I throw up, which we did 2 takes of that. And I wish I would have treated the second take better, because right after I was like, that was too gross. We can't use that one. But that's the one we use. And you don't see it too much in this take, like, because it felt way more noticeable to me doing it than it is a piece of carrot gets stuck in my lips when I do the throw up. I'm like, that's fucking gross.
It's
like,
disgusting.
I can't have a chunk just in my mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Action. No, too gross. That's way too gross.
I think it's really good.
No, that one's way too gross. We can't do that.
But you can.
Yeah, but like you don't,
because it was
you can't
just
really tell.
It was just
either.
chunky soup, right? That we used.
Yeah, it was just some sort of
like Campbell's chunky soup or whatever.
Yeah,
chicken noodle or something, vegetable
I think
noodle.
it was chicken pot pie.
Chicken
or something
pot pie.
like that,
Yeah, so it's chunky and it was gray.
And I hate how my teeth look in the close-up whisper
but
shot.
also it adds because
I
also they
know.
made you look pale, so it really made the colors.
But also
pop.
just because I was holding yellow soup in my mouth for so long.
Yeah, you had you had to put soup in your mouth, and then we had to go. Okay, everyone, quiet on set. Action. You had to do a wobble, and then we had to do it multiple times. Yeah, so you were just. But also, it's fucking. It sells it.
Yeah, because also my teeth were like grainy from it, just from holding it on
Yeah,
them.
because the texture. But also, right after you get done puking, you break through a wall.
Yeah. So yeah, we did the slip too, which
the slip was a little.
it works.
It works. Yeah.
I don't know what the best version of it would be.
I don't know how to do it better.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. We don't really have like the right gear and like the right setup and.
Sure, like maybe we could have played with the angle a little bit better, but also we were working with a weird wall and like.
And we were like. We also weren't focused on that shot because we knew the next shot was you busting through a fucking wall.
This was just to get me.
Yeah, we needed you getting into the wall.
Because if anything, it could have been more cartoony, but that doesn't really matter. Because also it was just hard to get like my foot up. Like maybe if we had someone more like holding me,
and then you could really look like you were slipping.
Yeah,
it
more
was
like
tough.
move up.
But we filmed the slip a few times because I was like, it didn't quite look right.
Well,
but
same
also,
with like we had to add more puke to the ground to make it work.
Yeah, because you had to keep sliding through it.
Because also
That's the puke I stood my ground on of how to do it, because I didn't want to.
that like.
Yeah, I love when it just comes out.
Because I think that's the funniest way.
Especially because you're making eye contact with her.
Yeah, and just I'm covering sweat, and she's like, "Is everything going?" I think that's my favorite version of puke. Like, I don't want to bend over. I just want it just to pop out.
Yeah, because it's like even you're not expecting it. It just comes out.
Yeah,
because you're so out of your.
Yeah,
it's poison, and then you slip on it, and so. You had an extra piece of foam from our Red Bull car.
Yes, that I got from my parents.
And you painted it the same color as your wall.
Yeah, just a white.
Yeah.
And then, but also I didn't realize that I didn't undo the wrap on it.
Oh yeah, there's like a plastic wrap. So this is like insulation foam or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like not expensive. We'll definitely do this bit again.
Yeah, it's so fun to break a wall.
Because also, if I need to build a set again, I'll just build it out of this and paint it to what it needs. Because that's my ideas.
And also, you can easily just build like a 2-wall corner.
Yeah,
and you can make it any color you want. Make it seem like any.
Yeah, and you can like easily attach stuff to it because it's just foam, but it also looks good enough. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't undo the plastic wrap before I painted it. So my first trying to break through, I fucking bounced off, and that hurt.
Yeah, we'll put a clip here of because like we were like, okay, we have one shot of this. We only have one wall. Everyone quiet on set. Go, and then you go as hard as you can, and then you don't go through and bounce off. And we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Quiet on set. Action. Ooh, shit. That was harder than I thought. Damn. All right, so I need to throw myself harder.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, this is for sure gonna break. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. Because also, this is the same thing we used for our Red Bull car, and we broke the fuck out of that.
Shattered
Yeah.
it.
My head flew through that.
But then we were like, okay, It didn't break, but there is a little sliver. We can see where it bent.
So you kind of like can put it back together because it's just the like
the plastic was holding it.
Plastic's the only part painted too, so you can make that straight.
So we were like, we got to make sure it breaks this time. So I went behind with a pocket knife and like scored the back so much, like cheated it, just so it was like very flimsy.
Just like for sure I can break through.
And
this
we put a mattress behind the doorway so you could legit throw yourself.
Into my pantry.
It's also insane because like scenes like this on like a real movie set, you'd be hooked to like a harness.
Yeah,
like,
nope.
But we were like we want to do it practical.
Yeah, so it was just mattress on the floor to the wall and then pillow stacked just in case I go too far and hit my head.
And you had to make sure that you were centered with the door frame so you didn't hit the wall.
Didn't hit
so you didn't hit the real wall.
Fucking
yeah, they would have. Yeah, so we had to make sure. But yeah, so we got that. And then so the second take, you fucking went. And it was so hard to not react because I was like, oh my God, we got it, but I'm still filming.
Because for this shot, I think you did like you just were on a tripod maybe. I don't think you were moving too much.
Well, I think we did the.
No, that's the second shot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because so this first shot both broke through. It looked great. I mean, play that here because like this one's just as good, but we don't use this for our tape.
I forgot we did it again. Yeah.
Quiet on set. Action.
So then we look at the wall and it's built pretty well still. Like it's still in pieces, like big pieces. Yeah. So we kind of lined it back up. And this is where you had the idea to whip with me.
Yeah. So it seems more impactful.
Yes.
Yeah. And then when I do that back, I do that same whip when you come back out of it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just to kind of make it seem like
so for the second shot, I break through whatever was left because there's still just some big hunks of it.
Action.
And then
you just don't see the opening.
And then you had a great idea for this like POV shot with the camera on your chest.
Yeah, and then
I love that.
I got as much of my limbs in the shot as I could.
I love just your hands and then just your.
No, I was very proud of this. That yell is such an old bit for me.
Is it really?
Yes, it's a bit that I did to make a friend of mine, Chase Carson, laugh. Where he was one of the funniest people I ever met. But if I ever did that kind of yell, and the bit was always that like I got hit by a car or something. So I would just like we'd be walking and I would just like throw myself and just start making that noise and he'd laugh so fucking hard every time.
That's so funny.
So that is what that exact scream is from.
Okay, so that's really fun. That's a great bit.
Including like where I start pushing it, where it's like almost childlike. Yeah. And then, I love my 3 limbs in the shot because the camera's on my chest, which we propped up a little bit. And we threw some flour on me and just took some good bit or...
Like, because it was like this pink foam, but it's a wall.
Yeah.
You legit broke through a wall.
And had that lined up. And same with like when I pop up, we put some stuff in like my pocket and I was kind of holding some.
Yeah, so it looks like a lot of debris comes
so like
off
when I went up, I like released some and with the powder too.
And and then we had a great idea to put flour on you to make it look like drywall dust, which was insane because it does that close up of your teeth and stuff. And then the run.
Yeah.
So the run is insane.
I will say that me grabbing him in my pullback is probably my favorite acting in this.
Wait, dude, and also just your eyes.
Yes, no, that's where like, I really like my acting in this scene.
You did fucking great in this. Like this is like the best thing we've ever made.
I would say so, yeah.
Like it's just also just insane. We did so much in one day.
Yeah.
Like we were like, we got it. We got this practical effect. Now move on to the next one.
All right,
like we're just like, gee. And then people watching, I'm gonna go, get ready. There's more.
Well, because also it just keeps going.
Yeah,
where like
there's no time to
That's
think.
where like I wish everyone could have watched it a few times because like they were laughing already.
All of our movies are the replayability is there because there's so many. We pack it so full of jokes.
Yeah,
that
because
you miss them.
That's how I like writing scripts. Is just all that.
And also, but you're laughing and you miss the funniest parts sometimes because I'm like, oh, they missed it. Yeah. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, they like this first part, which just leads into our favorite part.
Yeah, but they missed it. But then also,
you
only get one shot.
We know what this thing is. Yeah. Yeah. So then we do the me running scene, which is just we did 3 different shots of me running through each room.
Yeah.
So we didn't come up for the. Yeah, because I kept being like, what if you kept me center?
Yeah.
And like that's how we kind of figured that out, and you kind of like matched me as much as we could.
Yeah, so I started like adding some motion blur because it was 3 separate tripod shots of the 3 different rooms in your house. That luckily, because your house is kind of set up linear, so you can do that, which is perfect for Game Over too. We did that kind of same thing.
Yeah.
But it was really cool because I added that motion blur, and my buddy BK thought it was a moving shot.
Cool.
Like, so I was like, oh wow, it does. Like,
Yeah.
it does kind of seem like that
Because like I
had
did a little small, I think, in the second one or whatever. But
I
like,
tried my best to
yeah.
like match it and add motion blur so it looks like the camera's moving with you throughout the entire house.
And like the
So it's
smoke stays pretty well.
Yeah, because we had to flower to you for every single run. So like it also makes you look like a ghost a little bit.
I mean, when I hit this door and just
but like I was like, okay, wow, that's a good way that we can kind of cheat it.
Yes.
If we want to do like
No,
an
it's-
effect like that.
because originally it was just gonna be 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, which I
we
think would have still
which
been good.
is still funny.
Yeah.
But adding that motion,
And
and then
just a continuous run. Also cut down on time a little bit because that's where we were just like,
yeah, we gotta
trimming
tighten,
it.
tight.
because that's where like at this point is when we trimmed like. I think like when I sat down, I had a different line that I said to him, and then it led into the whatever I said.
because I think our initial, because it has to be 4 to 7 minutes long. I think our initial cut was like maybe 8.5 minutes.
Sure.
And so we were like, okay, we got a minute and a half to cut. We kept going through and just cutting small things, tightening it, doing all
Speeding
this
up
stuff.
some shots.
Yeah,
like I
speeding up.
think the 270 degree we sped up
Sped
a
up
little bit.
Yeah. I think we sped up the POV of you walking, even though I wanted to keep it as long as possible.
yeah.
But we had to.
I mean, there's always one shot that we want to be as.
I know we like
I
long
love
shots.
so much.
I know.
I love making people just sit in it.
But when you only have 7 minutes, it's like in Game Over when you're walking through the street. We wanted that to be a full minute.
Yeah, I want it to be longer.
But like we can't do that.
We don't have a minute.
We don't have a minute
yeah.
to spare in the movie,
Yeah.
unless we write a shorter script because we had a 10-page script for this one.
Yeah, so I love when I hit the door and it's just a dust cloud, and then I run outside, and that's when the trailer scene happens.
Yeah, so that's the deleted scene of you pulling up in your car.
Because that's where I love the idea of I run outside, then immediately pull up in my car.
Yeah,
I think
like,
that's really funny.
It's so
yeah.
funny.
And then I love because I think the script was different, but then I came up with the line of "Tell your wife you're sorry."
Yeah,
I
tell
think
your
that's
wife you're
really
sorry.
funny. Yeah.
And she goes, "Bye, Charles. Hope you're okay." But then it cuts to them in bed, and I love that we got the
We
blue
figured out
light.
the blue.
The blue light.
That-
Yeah, I have like this LED light bar that you can control the colors, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
When we came up with what if this is just the nighttime light, and that
fucking
it works so
sick.
well. I love it because that was actually. I guess I don't know who came up with that, but like my idea for that would have been more of how the original Nosferatu is shot, where every scene, depending on what time of day it is, it's just since it's a black and white, it's just literally the entire scene is light blue.
Ooh, okay.
Or like if it's
because
dusk,
back-
the entire scene is just orange.
Well, because back in the day, they would put
yeah, it was literally
screen.
just a slide behind it.
a
yes.
slide in front of the camera. Yes, to give that color tint.
Yeah, so it's just
and then it was just on a stage.
yeah. So to like for whatever like time of day it is was just a one color.
which is cool. That's a great way to do it. That's an easy practical effect to do
Yeah,
it.
just to like say what it is.
And that's what's
yeah.
kind of nice with this LED light is kind of like that, you know. And that LED light came in handy so
Yeah,
fucking
I
much.
mean, we have not been using it enough.
I know, and you can
it's so
do
good.
you can, and it's so bright. You can do
Yes,
anything you
it's
want with it.
Horribly bright. Yes.
Yeah, it's rough. But then we did like this like go to bed scene, and then it goes into this nightmare scene. Which when we filmed this scene, I was like, "Is this too far?"
When she started screaming, I was like, "Oh no!" Or because she came with the line of "I can't."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like I was like,
that was one where I was like, maybe like if
I was like, we might have to cut this. I was like, this is really too far.
or like let's make it a little nicer. Of like, but like also it's an anxiety dream, and also like, yeah, but like.
But they were just full, and I was like, Jesus, the way she was screaming, I was like, so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we've had that before in shoots before where like someone has to cry and we're just like, ooh.
We're just like, oh, is this too far? But then they're willing to do it. We also with that LED light, I made it seem like the light bulb was like
Yeah.
flashing, which was cool.
'Cause-
I wish we had I want to get like a second one of those.
Sure.
Just so if we're doing like a scene where it flashes,
Well, we're gonna have a base light still.
we're gonna have a base light still. That's
Because this one was a little out of focus.
Action.
Come on, baby, just one more push.
Can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Oh, here he comes.
Action.
Come on, baby, just one more push. You got it.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I forgot he's coming.
That's totally fine.
but it was a dream.
Yes.
So it kind of added to
So
it.
if anything,
Yeah.
I wish again we would have like smoke or something. 'Cause that would have been fun.
I think the next thing we need to get for practical is like just a fog machine.
Which, yeah,
Which I'm surprised you don't even have one. You have a fucking confetti cannon.
I know that's behind me. It's been loaded for months. I don't know where the remote is anymore.
Is it plugged in?
It might be. I mean, there's a power strip right
It's
there.
just
so-
ready to go. It's also
Okay.
so undramatic.
Yeah.
Because it's just
It's
a
more
fan.
of a, and it's like, oh, instead of,
Yeah, I wish it was a pop.
I know.
But still cool. Still fun.
it was a wedding gift.
Yeah, but
My brother-in-law got it for me.
the pregnancy scene, that was
A lot.
a lot because we covered you in Vaseline and blood.
Yeah, that was
like it was
horrible.
like Jesus. I was like, it was also we're getting towards the end of Saturday night where I was starting to get delirious,
Yeah.
and I was like, is this funny anymore?
and that's where
when you start to second guess everything.
Well, and that was also after I was covered in flour, after I was covered in throw up. I was sore from breaking the wall.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let's do it. Yep, just get it.
You were already covered in fucking sweat, and
Yeah,
because of the
and I was sprayed all day, and we still had so much left to film because this is where I was like, this can't make it into the film. Like,
no. But then it turned out so like her acting was
probably the biggest
incredible.
laugh we got was me popping out.
Yeah, and then you come out and just
like,
I thought people were gonna hate it.
I'm
Like my
sure
mom,
some did.
My mom was there, and I was like, my mom's not gonna like this. That is maybe a little bit too much. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Is that good?
That is so fucking scary.
How about that?
Yeah, I can turn on the intensity on my phone. Oh my god. Mom! God, and you're upside down too, so your face looks so fucked up. Quiet on set.
I'm gonna pee.
And she didn't make a comment about it, but
That's fair.
she said she liked it,
Dane's parents loved it.
which is insane.
Yeah.
But also, Dane was just going, what? The
Yeah.
entire movie.
Yeah,
What?
I felt bad that like,
but
also
his
I was like-
acting every time he said what was different.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's happening?
yeah, it's just because he was what the audience implant is the word for it or something like
Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
Well, like he's the straight man to this situation.
Yeah, so everyone can relate to him because he's like, what's going on?
He's also the confused one.
Yeah.
Where she's kind of this other weird side of it of like she knows. Because like also, I guess we can talk about this, the whole summer is for playtime bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot Summer is for
'Cause
playtime.
that-
That's the tagline of the
That's
log
where I
line.
kept pitching different lines because I wanted them to have an inside joke that was just nonsense.
Yeah, and we were trying to come up with something on Friday of just something that doesn't make any
'cause
sense.
I think I came up with Summers for playtime. We're like, perfect.
Yeah, we're like that's hilarious and makes no sense.
And you can kind of see where maybe they got to it at some point just because it is summer.
Yeah, it's Summer is for playtime.
And it was just like, yep, that works.
I also love when she walks away to get the snacks, she goes, Summer is for playtime.
know,
Like
yeah.
it's just like
so
God
good.
damn.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, then we get to the birth scene because luckily I have a room that is completely painted black.
Yeah,
and
so-
I just filled it with sheets. They're on a black futon, so it's very much I wanted a void.
And it is scary.
Well, yeah, because also then I put a false wall of my box spring with a sheet on it
Yeah.
too to like really section.
And
them
then I
off.
added like a small vignette to the side so it was like
'cause
black and
I know
faded.
one part kind of like came
yeah,
up,
like
so
the
you could
wood,
see wood,
yeah.
but like you covered
dude,
that.
and that scene is just uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then because then you did the face match of him waking up.
Yeah, which
'Cause
I-
once we figure out to flip me right,
Yeah, because we initially were gonna have you upside down, and it didn't quite look right.
It just yeah, I don't know why it didn't look right either.
I don't know why, but
when it was flipped
we
up,
flipped you upside
nailed
down.
it.
We nailed it,
Perfect.
and then we face matched to Dane waking up, which I love. I love a match like that. Also, going back to that sci-fi movie you talked about at the top of the hour,
Yes.
that alien one. Did you notice they had some weird edits? Sometimes it would just randomly like cut, like he'd be like smoking a cigar, and
Sure.
then it would just be like him standing up.
Oh,
And I don't know why I don't know if they were trying to do like a 1960s edit,
maybe.
but then they did a lot of face match cuts.
okay, I
Like
do
they-
remember that.
Yeah, they did. But then, I was like, what's going on with the editing in some of
Sure.
these scenes? Like, it just,
I mean, it was just a guy editing it.
yeah. So maybe it was just like, well, something fucked up here. Let's just,
yeah, maybe.
But I do like when something just cuts and it's just like, so he wakes up and he's in this chair.
Because also, I both love and hate dream sequences, but like obviously we also very much made it a dream sequence.
Yeah, this
'Cause
one-
it literally had the didn't it? Like, did you put it like a dumb?
No, I don't
harp?
think I did because it's just so fast.
But also, it's a close up of his face. I think you put a noise to the.
Oh, I might have.
I think you did something,
might
or
have.
like a waviness or something
Yeah.
to it.
And then he wakes up and then he hears a noise. And this is when you had an idea for that horror shot.
yes, I really wanted to just do the top of the stairs, just a quick because I have such a creepy looking
Yeah.
stairs. That one was more inspired by the cover of the movie Creep,
Okay, which
where
I've never
it's him
seen.
at the top of
Yeah.
the stairs. I love that.
And
shot.
I love a stair shot.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I have such because also, I mean, even down those stairs is terrifying too. 'cause
and
it's
also so
It's a
dark.
thin hallway.
We need
Yeah.
to start utilizing that.
Yeah,
more
absolutely.
often,
I want to
yeah.
use that for a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Same with like that. I have that cross centered at the top.
Yeah, then that adds a lot.
Yeah, because it was hard to direct them during this part because also I couldn't also get in there where I'm just like, it's just going to be a quick shot of the two of you. I don't want you one room from the other, but I guess we have to do you from one room to the other to get just that you both in the middle moving together.
Yeah, and I didn't quite know what you were trying to capture, so I was just kept filming it. Action.
Yeah, and like because they kind of like did it more like playfully at one time. Like no, it's just
need you
two
to
bodies
glide.
moving.
Yeah, just like kind of glide.
Very glidey. Yes.
But like, how do you do that when you're on feet? Like,
yeah, I mean, just long strafe step. Like,
Yeah.
but also like
took a while, but then we got it.
and like also just with the short scene of it,
And then that noise.
Yes, I mean, yeah, because that's weird. That noise took a while to find too, because I was like, it's just that. It's just.
But how do you search for that? That's the tough part of looking for sound effects. Luckily, I pay for like this sound effects library, but like sometimes you're like, I know what this noise is, but what like you're like typing in like boing or like sharp violin or like you're typing in weird things. It's like that's not it. That's not it. Like, it's tough to find.
Because also that's one of my favorite parts of editing. Because that's I think where I'm most helpful is when we just listen to something, but also. I think 100% of the time we agree on the noise.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's always just like, yep.
And then sometimes I'll find something and I'm like, this is it. And you go, what does that mean? And it's just something I blend with something else.
Yeah, it's just like you put it under something.
Yeah, and it just
much.
adds so much because it's like sometimes you need
I mean, when you figure out the booms under
the
everything,
booms.
that's
It adds so
good.
much. Yeah, it adds so much. But then the next scene and towards almost the final scene is when he confronts you in bed, and this is a fun scene to talk about.
Yeah, because the idea of where I was like, let's just use their bodies to start.
Yeah.
So the initial
And I don't
shot,
think most people realize this.
yeah, the initial shot is them in bed. I think like the only difference is like I'm not wearing socks and he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also just like my tattoos, but you can't even really see it in that because we kind of like angled them into position, held that position.
So the first shot of the couple in bed is Dane and Maggie, our lead actor and actresses. They were in bed wearing those clothes.
Yeah.
And then the next shot is Jacob and I.
Because it's then his reaction of, oh my God. And then, and then there's, the shot of you and me in the exact same position.
Yes.
Doing
And
the
Dane was
exact-
behind the camera, comparing it to the prior shot, trying to be like,
Yeah,
put your leg here.
he fucking killed
he
it on
nailed it
this.
because I was like, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
So you have to tell me what to do. And I'm wearing Maggie's pajamas.
Yeah.
And it was very hot, so they were already a little sweaty, and then I was sweaty. So
You're wearing a wig.
And I was wearing a wig. And then also they were like short, so my legs were just out.
Yeah, I'm just on you.
Yeah, we
Wearing
just
his outfit. Yeah.
pretending to make out.
And I whip around. I love that. The only thing is, I wish we got a close up of you, and I think that was more my fault because Dane was talking about the lighting.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
but
this was the last shot we filmed, so like the lighting does get weird here because it's yellow. Because we were filming at night and just using the room light and like that's in 48 things are rushed.
Yes.
And like things do so like I don't like the lighting in here and like some stuff.
Yeah, if we could have shot that during the early day when it's more of a white light.
But also like I was
Yeah.
in the bed, so I didn't quite see it. But then it was like, well, we already filmed that, so we got to have it match, kind of. And yeah,
because there was a close up of you screaming too, but it just your face was white in it, and like, the rest of us were very yellow and orange.
So
and
it didn't
didn't work.
Yeah, because we lighted that one, and then so
Action.
that's the tough part. Is like if you have unlimited time to make a sketch, it's like okay, well, let's just redo that entire scene.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's like obviously we can. Obviously,
if
we
we could
nailed it the first time. We can get it again.
Yeah, if we could reshoot anything, that and then just the kitchen scene, just to nail it.
Just to nail it. If I had better gear and stuff.
Sure,
But,
yeah.
But like most of it's pretty good. And then it's like you guys confronting it, and you're wearing the fucking wig, and like. We got a photo. We got a group photo of you and Dane and then Maggie, and it's so insane how similar.
Yeah, because she called me Dane a few times just when I walked past. Yeah.
Like it's just like what the fuck? Because Dane's kind of a smaller guy too.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're both very skinny and probably.
I always forget how tiny Dane is.
I don't even know who's taller between the two of us.
I think you guys are similar. I
Yeah.
mean, his hair has a lot.
Yeah, he's got tall hair.
He has tall hair. He's like Johnny Bravo hair sometimes. You know, it's very volume-esque. But then we had to rip the hair off.
Yeah, which this scene took a few tries.
This was tough because we didn't quite know how to do this.
Well, I had an idea for it, and it just kept not working. We were like, how is this not working? Because it was like, I filled a bag with fake blood, poked some holes in it where like it would be out of my forehead.
Yeah.
And then it like started like coming out the side.
Yeah, it
or
just
back.
wasn't going. And like we even put like the blood under Dane's palm so we could push it when he pulled.
Like forward.
Yeah, and it just wasn't coming out. And so
I think the take we did is just you poured some on and quickly like threw
so
the wig on.
Well, what's tough is it cuts. It's a side shot of Dane pulling, and then cuts to you already kind of having blood on your face coming down.
But like, if that's all we got,
If that's all we got, because it just wasn't working.
Well, and we didn't want to ruin the wig until we like could get it.
I know, and
yeah.
like with that kind of stuff, it's like we don't have many takes because it's like it's such a mess to clean up and redo it.
Well, I at least put plastic on the floor, because I undid the plastic from the wall.
Nothing?
Now it's flowing. One of my favorite shots in that scene is your fucking hands.
I'm glad we got that shot.
And that noise is real.
Yeah.
That's the real noise, and that is so
Because I
uncomfortable.
knew that would be a good cutaway shot, so that's why I really wanted those.
And then just had the scream, and
Yeah.
dude, it just makes me fucking goosebumps.
I think I curled it too far. Ready?
So that's our first idea when we were leaving Friday night was that's how the movie was going to end.
Yeah.
Just with the hard cut at you screaming, and then we had an idea for an alt ending. It was going to be like post credits or something, but it ended up being the real ending, which I like the real ending.
I love the ending
Where
we
it's
have.
a dream
Which is
again.
which is like dumb, but also
I love it.
But where we get the line of, or just a second. So also with the hair pull, that scene was very inspired by Evil Dead. That's why I was doing the head wobble.
Yeah, dude, and also when he pulls it off and your head is so wet.
Yeah,
you
well-
look like a xenomorph a little bit.
because also
your hairline.
hairline
the
made it
hairline.
look like
It
skull.
looks like you're fucking. It's fucking.
Yeah, like if we
nasty.
could have made my skin like white with blood on it, that would have been even
We
better.
were just at the. It was at the end of the
and
day.
also like it's a mess. It's also
Yeah.
we didn't have white makeup
Yeah.
as much. But yeah, so that's why I'm bouncing around. It's very. I wanted a very Evil Dead shot from that.
Yeah, so there's so many references to like things we like, obviously, in this because
I mean,
that's
what makes us want to be filmmakers?
it's things we watch are influences, you know. So we did that, and then it wakes up, and it's him having a nightmare, and I love that she goes,
You're gonna make me mad.
"You're gonna make me mad."
And that's the entire plot. That is like, because we cut the line right of me saying all according to plan or something like that. I thought so.
you initially talked, but I kind of like you just standing there.
Well, because also so it does a wide pan to just the open room.
Yep.
And this is where if we could have cleaned the room up and made it look
Yeah.
more like a room, but also we'd filmed 6 different scenes in that room, and also like took so much out to put in the other room that we were just like,
and also it was like at this point 11:30 at night,
it's fucking fine.
and
yeah.
the film's doing fucking
10 hours
10
or whatever, yeah.
whatever.
Action. All according to plan.
One more time.
All according to plan.
Yeah, so then we do you have that lightning effect on your thing.
Yeah, on that LED light, there's a lightning effect. So I filmed like this wide shot, but then with the lightning effect, my camera couldn't quite autofocus on it.
It worked well.
It worked
though.
and like we did it for a while, and then just cut to the best shots of it because we got a close up of just you having white.
Well, because also the close up was a long shot of you getting focus, and we knew it would just be a. Oh
Yeah.
wait, was it?
No, I think it was just you. It was just a
right,
pure
because that's
white.
the one where I ducked down.
Yeah.
Because in that shot where I disappeared, it's actually I ducked.
Yeah,
really
it's just
quick.
pure white, and
Yeah.
then I added a manual black to it, a manual flash.
Sure, gotcha.
And then also I love when people just sit in credits. That's what we did last year, where people just have to sit in the filth. It's just like they just sit in this rain.
yeah,
And they sit in this storm.
and the lightning effect I was so proud
with
of.
with the text. Yeah, that was an idea you had. Like that.
And then I'll tell you, a week later, Shonda Rhimes did the same thing for an episode of Grey's Anatomy.
Whoa, really?
During the credits, when it ends with a rainstorm, she did that effect, and I was so excited about it.
And you're like, well, we did it first.
well, I
Grace
came up with it without seeing
Without
Grey's
seeing it,
Anatomy
yeah.
do it.
I mean, I'm sure
I'm sure
Sean's-
plenty of
I'm sure-
people-
but I love just
and I wanna do
I
it
love
again.
just credits rolling with rain and thunder, and everyone's just sitting like kind of laughing, but also going, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?" Because all of this that we talked about, we've been talking for fucking almost 2 hours now,
Oh.
maybe an hour and a half. 7 minutes.
Yeah.
like that's the insane
Well,
part.
because for me, drinking from the fire to this was just nonstop.
Because we had to establish the opening is weird, and then all of a sudden it's just bam, 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 bam.
with like the little bit of like them in bed, but that's a quick shot.
It's
too.
quick, dude. It happens so fucking fast. Like it's like, oh man, I'm so proud of it. I'm a little disappointed we didn't make it to Best of City.
Yeah, we were pretty bitter about that.
I was pretty upset because also I don't know, there was some bad movies in our screening group.
Yeah, like everyone worked really hard, but also it was just a lot of new filmmakers who just like.
Which I am like, dude. People that make
glad
a film,
they did it.
People that make a film in 48. Like there was a high school team.
They were one of my favorites.
Yeah,
too.
they had a great movie, but like, I mean, obviously it's probably their first time making a movie, so they had audio issues and stuff. And our film wasn't perfect, either. But like, I was so confident at the end of the night. I was like, we're moving it on to best.
Yeah,
city.
like no chance we don't.
Yeah,
and then just when it came out, I was like,
yeah, I was like really upset. I haven't seen any of the ones that have made it to best of city besides your local vamp.
Seen a couple. But also, like, I'll always like ours better.
Yeah, that's a tough. I really want to see the ones who won, Junk Mail. So I
definitely want to see Tiny Explosions because they're a friend of ours.
Yeah, they're friends of ours,
great.
and they won a few years ago, and the lead actor in that one's my barber.
Yeah.
So it's always weird because he's just so nice, and he's like,
cool dude.
when I told him, because I helped with their team before I did my own, he's just happy that teams are doing it. Like he's just like, I'm glad that you guys are doing your own thing, and he fucking loved ours because he's a weird guy.
Yeah.
But that was 48. So if you haven't seen it, the entire thing's spoiled now.
Yeah.
But please go watch it. Please share it with people. Like think about like all that shit we did in 48 hours.
We want people to see it.
Like that's
really
insane.
bad.
Like just one day of filming, and those were all practical effects.
That's why we need to do that one day of filming, like once a month.
I know. And like it doesn't have to be rushed then.
Yeah.
Or it's like, okay, well, we didn't get it. Let's next week.
Well, and that's where like I think our kind of mutual idea right now is for Moist Monday, double record, and then every other week maybe we can film.
Yeah, maybe we
instead,
can film something. That'd be nice.
Or
Yeah.
at least get like a little bit ahead of this.
Yeah, that'd be nice so then we don't take 2 months off.
Yeah.
But that's been this episode talking about film.
We hope you enjoy it.
Hope
we
you
enjoy the film.
Hopefully you guys have been getting moist. Hopefully you haven't been dry for 2 months. Apologize for that. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, bud.
So proud of our film.
Me too. Love you, bud.
Love you, dude. See you guys later.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.
Hey everybody, this is Robert from the Moist Monday podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode where we dove deep into our 48-hour film. I'm so proud of it. At the end of this, I just wanted to record this little blooper. The full film is going to be played, and then also I recorded the audience interaction so you can watch it with the people reacting in the theater just to get that experience. I just wanted to see how people reacted to our movie, so I recorded it, and I think it'd be kind of fun if you liked the movie to see how people reacted to it live. So enjoy.
Hi, I'm your new neighbor, Charles Manfield.
Nice to meet you, Charles. I'm back. It's Charles. So, purple. That's fun. Yeah.
You know, first time owning a house, I thought, why not?
I love that. I mean, you can do anything you want.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could plant anything you want. You could put up a fence. Hell, looks like you got enough room. You could put an above-ground pool back there if you wanted.
I could break my own window.
But you wouldn't want to do that.
You said I could do anything.
But why would you want to break your own window?
Why did God flood the earth?
What?
Because his neighbor told him to. Oh my God!
Oh no! Everyone's gonna find out and be mad at me. Oh no! She found out! She's never gonna believe this is all your fault!
What are you talking about?
Oh no!
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I gotta go.
She's so mad!
It's wild.
Hey, babe.
Hey, how was your run?
It was good. There was this.
Before I forget, could you grab something for me out of the oven? I don't want it to burn.
Of course.
Thanks, babe.
Oh my god! I can't believe it. I can't wait to smoke a cigar in a hospital.
Nobody does that anymore. Oh, before I forget, I hope it's okay. I invited our new neighbor over for dinner. Hi!
Brought drink.
Charles, you shouldn't have. Come on in, make yourself at home. Charles, this is my husband, Beck.
Well, Beck, I think this one's got your name written all over it.
You're too kind.
Well, Janine, I couldn't resist. After all,
Summer is for playtime. Oh, I almost forgot about the snacks. You boys make your introductions. Summer is for playtime.
I'm gonna make her mad at you.
What? My wife's mad at me, and it's your fault.
what? The plan's already set in motion.
There's not a damn thing you can do about it.
I even have a little something up my sleeve.
Oh my god!
Is everything okay?
No! I think your husband had a little too much to drink.
Oh, babe. Charles, would you mind giving me a hand with the snacks?
Absolutely, I'll be right in.
I'll come too. I think you should clean up a little bit.
Yeah, we got this. You clean up.
She'll never believe you.
Hey, would you mind grabbing the fruit? Is everything alright? Oh my god, are you okay?
You think she's not now? Just you wait.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Good night. Love you.
I sure hope Charles is okay.
Come on, baby, just one more push. You got it.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. Oh! What the hell is going on?
Oh, shit! I thought you were Janine.
What?
Well, I thought if Janine caught you in bed with another woman, that'd make her real mad.
Get the hell out of my house!
Yeah, I'm going.
Take off this stupid wig!
Oh my god! Babe, if you do that one more time, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
It's just the bird.
Here's food.